Odofopa ema akwaba edeba Adom TV. Jumedi atu ne din kranhye samso. Na osomfo Apostle Dr. Nite Kotego ena me jumedi ho chiame. Ma me fa na asema o se wo de afidi ato a wo hwe me. Abrabo mu se ye wo honam mmra ye friend constitution and laws. Ene osunsum mmra. Osunsum mmra ba ko na me no be kan asemi. Hwe abrabo aye boy. Enye totin sa o. Abrabo obe boy so bi ka cho say mu oda oboa ya na ye ka cha abrabo ha onim enye nokre abobo mu wo haw enye atete na ohaw mu ni atete mu ni etimi free enye yedie obi see problems are the baskets for creating businesses or problems are the womb of businesses ohaw mu ni free enya abrabo nsema no yie na edinya adwuma na onim ya na ohaw ba ya predodo sa woto boase na transidin ensu enwinwi uni mo bia na dwen emudo afre no na muni kita ho fa oha no ho na mudi sa kita ho no a se wokura wadwen ansoso a ebeto nipa netim na wanya oha no anu aduro abrabo ayeboe enye enko ne na makwantiom sebe eye nsuo kese kura no a ebito ediem nyahunu se de onko nsuo na bo anyina ena de okoja ana okonyina ebe fie na ode mmoa ebe fie ena sebe tafrache otawi ahwede abonten no de ho ansena edi na chiba nti abrabo se de etie bia no o bo a ha bebem na ha ba empre mpa no aduro enya ha entete nyabotre si akonya na gya home na tobo na pe obi a owo nyansa na pe obi owo nkuranhye tumi na pe obi a wapo na ni nkita ho na se de tie bia no oha no ebeyi ebiom hihye woda no plan your day so how about plan your day ena na pay awia we anyuma we de na ese me yo na ma ware ediye de na ese me yo ana me nyo na ma adwuma be koso de na meyo anamenyo ba mama po medin agina de na meyo anamenyo ama me sua akọ animu de na meyo ama madwuma me yi aso ani na mfa so abaso ama me ni obi sa na mo nyina hyehyɛ ya ba hyehyɛ anamontuo kasapa subampa susuepa a betutu anapa no ade be se awiepa anwumre sempo ntima nya na anapa anwumre ko da ho a ese obu kompɔhwe wachi de ko so anapa oye ni ye die ede na ohawo a onya ya ama ankoyi kwambe so befa so eyisa ohawo na free ho de na be no ochina ebe wa brabo etumpon aya krabehwe esen enura we na utintima de wo adwenpo so na wo phone na kura kwa betima atwero plan of the day for tomorrow ochana pa me sori anapa me petro konkona kan me tie nsampa e o masum me ka kire me ho kan se odo me do me de ready asese wanya na mienu me hyira me ma na ma sori akoye TV a hye manom ena kokko bi ni ko se bi ma we na bi ma hyehyem ho akwadwuma dene na dwuma me koye no se ne be hia se me yo no nempo wo hye sa na ma we a ebeka wotim na biribi asori a ebe wotim po abenante ye ka wo be ya de anyem atia wo be ka bibi a ensem fata atia. One of the spiritual laws is you have to speak your mind, but do it with kindness and politely. Speak your mind, but do it with kindness and politely. Can you hear what? Na ka de ense fata. Obi etia wo nanso. Se se wo ka say masa wo tia me nanso. Ba na ka no odo kwanso, ani obuo kwanso. Ibe bebrebe a no a ya na eye edubone e na epe enumba. Ya na bie wa no bi say menuma me bie we. Manu me bie we de na epi mu ba. Edupa nkransensem nkenyansem ana abeguro kansem a esefata wodasani kansem a nipetia obepeso betie biom na ma de efi wanum no enye nkranhye ene mpagya na me can say speak up your mind but do so with kindness and politely ebiom woni a oni on do boko shata frɛ no me adwuma mu a menim Mark menim Weber menim Ajama Kampedu menim Weber Kampedu Adel ni Priscilla kwa mbe so na me no medi kita ho ya won be pem asem na me so ma pon asem So hold close to you the people that matter in your life. Enyamu obia wo bro no so ofia wotimu e na wadwuma mu se dia okra wo phone a wonyam nto no a ene ye fia pepa no sa na woni onkoja edi nkoja ho so no ese okra won osmosis kra na kwampa so obia ne di nkita ho bia afiri wo fie mu wo monti so kwa adwuma no kra ne se wode hye kra ne se wo mama kra ne se ade asombo na fa ni die ma no se ya wo hwe wo phone e na wo ka empo wo shu a hye wo me hu obi a hye shu ehwan afia o twi ho da cha wote boye twi ho na ade na wabra ba wo bo no woni oni ka na ba de wo twi ho na nye fe so na pa yi wo phone na hwe ani so wo recharge me bo a o charge ne no a sa so na charge woni a woni bubra no charge won na so woni mu ensemfata na o yes na wabra bo ebeko yie. Don't ignore the people in your life. One spiritual law. Don't ignore the people in your life, even those you don't even know. One year when you want no, ya chire wo chire wo. Aha na meja wo. Na mama na wase. Na me fa na asema Adom TV adwuma ekofo nyina. Na wo de me krama ka se e ma wire mfiri se woni onyame na tie. Soy no e wo kwampa so. Woni Awurade entena.
Yamwachi BM Samu Akwaba do Badum TV Badwam so. The edu so no ye Badwam kase ye bedo Apostle Dr. Anita Ekutegwase nim kranshansem. Ye hwensem no na tifin nsem ni bi. Bampani Mahama di tudwa se enkabomu eno na boa makroko animu nti yenye ne sa ye de no ebebro. Na yakọ bekwan so nsem ahodo bi a etwegu ewo ho. Eno ne nsem bi na no pe ye de bro Adom TV Badwam kase. Share live on Facebook/Adom TV extra. Oko YouTube Adom TV Tube, Kogo TV channel near 119 and a DSTV channel 280. Bidin the afia amankwa tamaklo. Afia ni di minti 70 mo ankasa. Yaman penny John Dramani Mahama nra di kanya 1st July. Obetna bengwa no so waya na se du hobia ye behia so mai ne ade awrade ase. Ni abompa ya ase awrade adom enra ye de hyehyɛ so na siwani se okache ne kasa mu no de tudwa kire mu se yemma odo ne nkabomu enya adwuma pa na emwa mayi nkonanim na we National Mosque wo kanda eho na mampani de sansemi etudwa.
Prayer and thanksgiving. So won cry no fe pa. Ojumede no ase no omampani John Dramani Mahama to Ghana for enim say.
My brothers and sisters, for over 3 decades, Ghana has maintained a democratic path marked by peaceful transitions and robust civic participation. But democracy must be nourished not only by elections, but by ethical governance, respect for human dignity, and service to the common good. Therefore, this National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving must be more than just a ceremonial observance. It must become a cornerstone of our national conscience, a reminder that all our labors are in vain without Allah. And so let us ask each other and ask ourselves, are we building or destroying? The Holy Quran reminds us, and I quote, "We created you into nations and tribes so that you may know one another." Allah says why he created us in different tribes and in different nations. He says so that we may know one another. The diversity of ethnicity, language, and faith is not a weakness. It is a blessing from Allah. Our strength as a nation lies in our ability to embrace our differences and transform them into a collective purpose for national prosperity.
Bakwai MCE Salifu Isa Kasalia wode to Christopher nkramofo nyina nim say yenye nipa baako osom no na nsakraye ewomu nanso ne nyina kanya me baako ho asem nti yenyi mu mfiri yakwam na se kabom ye baako no na bebo ma yenkuro no etumpon.
And there are key people, key pins, what that's a galam sending your machi. Yet to me, as possible. Obin, they are not yet with that boldness. As I say, but the stakeholders are also involved. But Obin to me, that is what is worrying us for now. And how can see, but when we are bold to expose people about those niama moya enyena apankebe boa amobia city up aye niama esefata na maomana afa nintama pa efra.
Reverend Philipinto bekwa imensini no sofo a woda Presbyterian Church of Ghana ano akire mu se
nti se akwanya aba se yebeka ye ho abom na yebom paye edi nkan ye de nyame ase na yasere nyame se onsi mehwe o man yi a na nkramofo ne kristofo ntumi nka momu dia ene na minim nyame kora yesom bekwae mansi yi mu ye nkramofo ne kristofo yetini yie migidi ye se Ghana yenti o hawbia won nkramofo ne kristofo ntem ye nyina nyame ba akon yesom no ne yegidi se safanu no nyina kambom ne yesufre nyame a onyankopon betie yesufre.
Yakum nipa baako aka ho won kwanta south ntokwa yekoso no nti abeye nipa num ena nei ntokwa ne ade menteme ho ase a ekokoso won kro no bi mu nti ene wato na no nsie do ama ehu boni shro abehya de hye mu nti omo stress nke beye a asrafo ne aposifo dodo mra ne yenye hwehwemu emfa ho.
Aye humomo bosomeda na etoso aduasa anopa no so abapa ho sima aduanan numbre mu hono no etututuo ekoso ewo emia hoduo mienu a eben enkwanta bonachi akura ye borono a ewo keri na bonachi hono no enipa mienu ya wundin ene yawo abudu ya wanyamfie aduonum ene sechi abudu no so enyamfie aduonum num ena wokuhunu se wahwere wonom nkwa ewo saa mmea ahoduo mienu enye tututuo nkwa ene wototoye wosan ehye efie mienu eka ho empanyinfo a wonom ewo keri ekohunu se enipa afoforo miensa ena etu aka wonom a wanya prekuru ahodo ebeto dase wundin ene owusu kwasi boache ya wanyamfie aduasa ene bepanie Adams ya ono so enyamfie aduonum nkono na nia otoso miensa ne de anya de se wonim ne dini anase ne mfie na wonom a won ho kan ewo keri no wakiremu se wonom eye achiode ekuro no emma police ene asradom a wokan won ho bo mu a chief superintendent Michael Asiedu edi wonom animu no edi mrikatente ekobia saa asemi esiye se de beya wobenya bibia obetumi edi adanse ewo bia saa nipa bonefosem no esiye no wonom ohwere won kwan wode wan mu no akogu nkwanta mansini ayaresa bia wokọ paipai wonom ahwede nam so potia ohuye a police fo ahyase a woyen hwehwemu na mpanyinfo ahyebo se ne ebesi akire bia no wode ho amanebo eba beto manfo anim.
Etwaso Adom TV Badwam kase na oguso ehwe no na nansen na Ghana Statistical Service di betu dwawo enipa wonomo etete emia hodo a yese yemfre no se baby o se nipa tie na chese hode ohia bubro dan a wo mutime nipa be nwotwe na kiosk tuwa bi no ni ade ka ho bi ma yamane boni prince o se siedu ko fadama old fadama ko hwe maami a wanya mfie aduonu mienu kuramansia ehye kiosk fie bi mu chese akosem so nya no wo po ka opa ne sank wote da pa be mu ni ade ne nso aho kire nti ena wakoje sa kiosk fie ya de bia no obetua Ghana na enu ne rent no Adom kase etwaso
me frunof me frunaler go na eba hase me ba han ntira me wambasus ena ye kakra na mba na omukọ school be matre mba 2 na omunyina akọ school ana me be ye kaya adwuma na kakra na fi omo na omukọ sante na ewa ha na enya bibia nti na ewa ha no pacho ankran no ebi bebia na sika no dosu na sika no ntra na ebe wo source ntra sante na ewa ha no aha de no bo enya dinsa
no mji say
one week bet ma je 40 sir ana 50 sir manya sika mi koso aka no benya sika atua
kiosk mo aya moda no mo hotom
ento ekura ye pe ye be den ye be wosa nti ani bebe be ye ntena e woso ntra.
How many years mo da kiosk?
12 years.
Yare be na ye yem nam kiosk amodem.
Ebi wo ha o yem yo ebi wo otie o ye ebi wo so sisie o ye.
Ti ha kwan ben so na mo fa so nya kanea mutu ya kanea na nsuo munya nsuo.
Pacho ye nya nsuo. ya tuya kanea no so kaya nso no so ya tuya ka kanea no so ya tuya busuma ba ko fifesire
Yanto Adom TV kasia no so na Prime Minister wo India de na fuansia sinani so ya oba pro na wo se wona pro ba wo bo mu no o my Ghana no wo hyase de afre na woni ye mampani John Dramani Mahama ababedi enkomo ebeboa aman mienu ayonkofa ebegira ne na so wo adwuma ne sika FM.
You know, Cardinal Peter appear taxing oils of Pena and now Okayama Samno or the two go there. Brasso, the God of Fina, but someone arguing now and a month to a what to our many.
We need a real awakening sense of solidarity, fraternal solidarity, each one caring and each one feeling for the other. And in this sense of fraternity,
Facha yempa se yenye no amro yenkase ahudo mu no yede bebro ye to so de ekokuma wo mroche bedwafie mu se wonte won ho ase e wo bail condition ayoko de ama kane Buffer Store Company CEO Wahab Abdul Hana na wo mo entiase ya che wono ene ne yire ne wi akira ye bail condition ye 80 million cedis a wo de enyinamu miensa e ka ho eno ene wo mo kire se On Wednesday,
25th June 2025, Yoko conducted a coordinated arrest operations in both Accra and Tamale, picking up Mr. Wahab and his wife as though they are fugitives. They are being investigated for alleged tax evasion, money laundering, and causing financial loss to the state. These are still allegations, and no charges have been proven.
Dom Kitwano edi atudwa se womo ehwe nim se entempara Yoko ebetusa na mono.
We therefore call on civil society, religious leaders, the media, and all well-meaning Ghanaians to speak out. Let us demand that our justice system be fair, not fearful. Let us resist the creeping abuse of power. Justice must not depend on political colors.
Omai mo so for helpum den so kwabna minta kando de to Ghana fo nyina ni mehu ni suro bi anhyen e wo COVID-19 ye na ye record e bi no wo kire mu san hye nyina gu na kwan so a ye hwe sebeya enyinsemu se de di kan eba wiase no.
I'm proud to inform this House that the cases were detected through Ghana's influenza surveillance system and confirmed by the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research. This national network of sentinel sites operates across all 16 regions. While many countries have scaled down or even stopped routine COVID-19 testing, Ghana has continued to integrate COVID-19 monitoring into its broader surveillance of respiratory viruses.
The
Speaker, so far, the outbreak is limited to the university community. It has not spread widely to other parts of Accra or the rest of the country. As I mentioned earlier, all confirmed cases are recovering well.
Eho ena wodi to just say one more ati specialized dex bi ewo asoye hwe apomodin nsem so a we no manfo pese wodi enema hodo bi ebedomo ema wotimi boa ede so yade ya no one more ebeje no wada one more ase.
The policy direction from today is that we have created a desk at the ministry. So if you have any equipment, any donation whatsoever that you are going to give us free of charge to contribute to the health needs of the country.
Bayenya no so na kase no yemfansi ha yada semre ne adaje a odemaye. Mididi afia amankwa tamaklu yekwaba the bonkrata no ne Adom online stories na yekrado yenche yebasisie ne ade atwaso. Yedase ora yedase ne waye no eye mfedodo fi se water bill kra ye ntimi ntua light no kra wo mo de 1% so kra ne yaso aye hye nanso humi we bibia na ho moja na wo ye mo no bibia na ho papa so also seconds kra wo de ene seconds ye mfentua ye humi a ye besa wo wiase nanso ni nyina de ache ye nkwa di papa ne 2nd July de aseda ne ye de mawo esra wo pa se ubekọso ama abambo na ye kese ewo ye nso na nkrofo ye niema wo wiem tumfuei eni bre otan enti twitwa no mni ade enye ni nyina na ye hunu ti papa wo wani ehunu wiase nyina no di ye mfirim ene ya hwefo ye tiefo ye busua papa bi eda se nenso papa wati wie mama ye eda se pa dwumadi se bedwam ye shase 5:30 ye de nwom no sa jinja wo spirit na Apostle Dr. Nita Kutego aba o be hye ye nkran o wie pe news no ne ye de bremo se de ye wie aya ba ya be gina ha e de obon krata no ene Adom online stories e bremo midi de afia amankwa tamaklo me no owura Benjamin Asante Dako aka Asante Krobia aka Obolo Daddy aka Seben former PE teacher no after former no this all basset so no timi stretch no ho whole machines e gufie ho nyekuma adane museum papa no pe mentia we no we gosi
we paji di packet yeah sure my body we said that you be yiri na training no body we you man said that me jo so be e boko
me Adom boko
well is your to sa ye ha ko no e to sa na o so ye nwa kito
no just say enra
to na o so
ti go say
yeah
like how much so be used to na papa onye used to
there be I want to say there
so sorry I want to say there be used to and so sorry
it's over
now walking na me hwe sa amesre enye izi ti ya boko monanimu a amakai enye bete
ye chia obia
enye bete
enu adase wo se unu asofi ni mam yo mo chia kama na mo de ye mpa ni so ade ayu ye pese ye mini ade na ye no de akoye ho bia onyame nhira so
amen
na ye ma ho sunsun so ne mro man Ghana so
reflect
because enchiani be ko de free ko so je
ya masere maje
ye chia sa ko ba ye botani na ye papa trimponi ye papa ba ye ma hu sunsuanso no enya emra online so nti e bedwam ne we ene ye headlines nyina free ho na eba apart from online stories e fiade brain no headline bia free ho na eba aya miehu de ekoso wo kurom ho miehu de ekoso wo kurom kituanim miehu de ekoso wo potem ho eno no twia adwene siso enye biribia da na aba ya na o de MPP NDC da bi abi kura wo ba bia wo no mami bi koko bi a waye wo honom no ba bi esi ni boa ebo nipa no sese assembly na won kwa no emetration e bia bola bi hinta assembly bi o ba bi ti bo kuro no din na ba bi a how bi hye
ye nka
so just iti de bia da na obeti ba so na ya
la dia chini akoda dia saba
ye develop yan kase ye ho through yan kase ye important ye ni kuro ni ye nkura pipe bi apai Ghana water ni track o mo de track ya one report to atia for so
say na bugu
sa transformer bi adi boom even though isi the force o mo trackers but also o report no o mo tin ntem e be solve sa problem ne de ma
potholes bi ekum nipa
asem no ntimi srew
potholes hospital bi amuni clinic bi eni ho
mia bi ho kwa so o ahimachi se o ba adwumai kan ya ba kokora ni ho ho to ba se ho mia bi wa se bibia ni ho kan ya ni ho de bia da ni obi ko ana we ye gi eto so kan ya ni adwuma
bi ni ho
afia
nti me ma fa headline emra headline na e ba ne se kia titi wei kia wotan kora nyame dom ye ya sankeye
papa
wa wasama kan ni pe de yenwene nam de yanka in stages no abrabo bia ne ha wanka de akora beba kwa beto bre bi enkora no beko ti ho no nya small one bi wo ho no wo nyini ne nanka wo no sa akora no
wo de jijiwani
Sa pension babies no. Ni nya be tu bi wo hono ma. Abra wo ho ahenha nkanya bad. But minim yenuan mo bi wo hono ma. Aso mo pese omo tete nkora.
Ai.
Tese ni pa bia yo mo se omo be ha nkora bi adwene. Inti akora no front ne nyem ada ebe wo na to asase so. Kosi se nyame beto ne nsafre no. O ha wo nko a.
Problems so.
Ni nyina gina. Sa ba tan ni mienu oba ne be ma e gina omo so.
Problems so.
Kwabra wo ti wei. Wo ne adwuma papa bia ye.
Problems so.
Baby, I would dump
how
the more ding kills.
Sisim de.
Kitua been in Yamia drum what would do theatre. My many papa will see me. Any dear, cut your coat according to your size.
Show also an answer condom. Simple as that. Show also
day the air honey pie.
Show also an condom. I don't know. Show also the all come back to dear grow. But the reality is there. Obi out that kiosk no hanging out kitway. Wa won't see. Yeah. Oh, what you?
Baby, I would
it's worrying.
Environment no cry yet.
Yes, I mean, first should be. Who can we call us? I'm home to say. Over new time, my chair. Or no, I call obedi pan. One share pie, dear soon. Was that for bear matters? I will baku me, no me, and nine baku boha, no could change not. I guess I should say.
God. We are pray. Ensure for near the name. Near the name we are so tall. I
don't know how we can solve these matters.
And then we are my nipa bear no. Into the idea I would dare
money should take advantage.
50 Ghana or the money.
Dear 50 Ghana.
Or better neka.
And money be taking advantage. You know, they over so we no akọ dodgy, no anyim we no akọ so we were chira.
We are seeing
we are seeing now what can baby basa. And they say you know so you careful mpox no them.
Mpox. Yeah. And so when COVID.
Let me can say mon change we mpox no. E hu say dey sit here. Kwa fa so ba ne sa na mo na.
Like say who symptoms be.
Strange bia say.
Yeah, we dey go hospital. On say no, we are not in normal times as it was. Na say no. Ebia wa fa ne say pimple bi, ebia wa fa ne say rashes bi e be kwa. Ebia wa hwe no be a day 2. But still as I call anymore. Me do for when you some walking in a pharmacy.
Nya daji,
hospital.
Nya daji. And no other bank bi am room. And dini dey me mona eni pe wo nyina nya COVID.
Ah, what do I conclude? Ade, how?
Omo na akoye. Omo so ventia, omo close to in crowd.
Ah, okay.
Over 12 people.
Wow.
And I'm asking now basa na nya well what is happening.
And I was say you boost the immune system no. Yen sa hohoro nom ne ade yen nyere ye ho ne ni ye nnuane e beboa ye ama ye immune system ayedin
na ade hu ye mobo
unya cold nom sa no mu so mo orange nom pineapple na wo didi fruit no na timi build we immune system no show max no okọ ba bia e ho ye closed
ni pem tare so sa no you know
obi bowa won jen ho
anya djuma ketua
masa ye steady o mi ehwe ho ye na wo ho won sa no ye nsa no de Mommy and no more. It's when it's Samina. Samina, or Sana, yeah. Mommy knew so. And I may be a mobile. No, so or so for her so. Wrap up them in candle. The full statement about online.com. Good. I will also bet me. I can't see not the old chain. Me phone line.
It was just 6 minutes for you.
Okay, 0302 211 701 702 703 704. Yeah, the Abba. Ai ye de no fa wo mo e wo dodo ho nso hwe no botomu a
kapre ni ho
kapre no be bed na ma society
won chi check condoms so get to no
wo check ro mu nyusu enne ni pana yo mo ho say there is no way obedi to fene ne ho no
man
ye was some mentality
man condom the man be use no more
me man be ne be ka mo asem achire
man de be ka mo asem achire
on sa de bia ye nye used to ne yana delay. Seriously, oh, Pentampa, I feel man at the end of the year. Let me feel an article. Timmerman, Moody and Yamo, a man and Tongu.
Feeling a bully taught in the Timitico.
Nothing. I did about Congo, speeding uncle. Nothing I'll be processing.
Tommy, yeah, boss, will be a Ghana. Oh, boss, if he has no be a church, yeah, where we actually it's all mine, we say no. So on your Mamenka wearing. When you move here, no more pocket in the average. Over to your Mrs. Asante. Eh, invite you. Remember the old man who Prada, who
man and you're careful. Man, want to talk condoms, you know. Young ones, apart from pregnancy, crowd who buy infections. And on near the Mommy and yes, and Ben was so. Facha, Papa, I'm watching more cover.
With you soon, I'm not sick.
Young Pardon, or the next watching free and talk. But now my headline.
Your headline, no, the American say is still the rear. Idea, Papa. If you say, I told them same. On my celebration. And you your best say, or more, and she not more function only because
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Rachels and Soba. Rachels, I don't pay you watching. Chassis.
Hello.
I'm watching.
Yo, Edmuto. I'm what to say.
Oh, Yamiadum.
Yo, Radishram. My pa, I'm with Yama Omen. I can't say, I don't get it is what. Yeah, sorry. Never can some papa.
That's it.
Never can, mark him, I watch him. I would say, you know, man, you know, I am a cat home to say. Who could share them after fra? I was telling you put that home. Oh, Beman, you know. We hope if you are to cry, and I'm a cushion. I was to protect you. That's you know, I don't know who Beman was, the Jano. Nah, yes, Abba. The boys are not Beman or two. I hope one may be shown, you know, and no track. Talk for Beman or Bafo. No, Obano, it's very protecting of no, now. And to wait, and I'm away, a cost, and to mistake in your man and say, Cushia, there may be other sober one. Protect your home. I sign up. Unino, I you say, Adam.
Yeah, Doctor B, Dino Mantini, you Damian, dog, I'm watching. That's what I'm my into not free thing. What do you mean to one canada?
I'm again, Dr. Dan, Matthew Junction. When I am a tiny at Facebook to tell us how
and then therefore was I never have found what I say. Never. What about to a bunting bum? On the fuel. Why are they in Michelle? Yes, you.
But then you must be going to I am not yet only a month young and if we see a system, man, a unique and medicine, my time,
yes, yeah, that's it.
I did that all later and say, I will not, you won't be in this way, take her, your colleagues with money. So beg, when you see if you are
pressure.
Now, pressure.
Yeah, now,
yes. Also, but you are.
Peer pressure. Yeah, sure, man.
At all.
Yeah, would always have a banana. It is Mr. Pressure.
Just say,
and I really want you know, China with their watch. I
never heard. Kenneth was so. Can I not pay you watching?
Yeah, dear.
That's it. Papa, into your way.
You, Madam, say, and Tita and Cola and Siano. Woman, Papa. Ah, Omudi, that problem not to my minister, she may be or done a family.
Just say.
And the message, I might be to my BB,
well, says social welfare, gender social welfare, but if I a national security issue, because it won't quite responsibility. I mean, your money pounds and 20 pounds more. A baby, a normal style. Naka. Two could share about 20, 10, 15. No, you went on in the Musa.
I don't see the color. I think the one before you buy a cane. What about no? Because a member now, Mujina, I am never could deny. Only was should mean the name, Mamma. Yeah. Only a bad too much.
Remember a bad home.
We are bad. What's so needs as well better and I want more who by now the whole bomb. No idea, me no millionaire. If you are more woman, yes, your money is buy and way in. If you want any year, why in any? As I said, some no former. Me, what dear, no, ye, why wouldn't him see Niska? A woman, I will, maybe down. If our barn of Cabasabo, I'm going to say.
Bo ban.
They be bo ban. Want you kura. Because me mo feeling but you see different.
You tiri basa.
As feeling here different. E ba won te we e che ayi unim red. Nyankopon ni bibio ye bi efe.
If you my papa and me Hamza no.
No,
man be so assorted.
Time no so.
Man be so assorted. Breno our person show also because that time the danger zone. Sa breno come eat the
boa.
It was more only
masa. Menyu ntum. Because a man ya brother da. Enti pass munya oma ba wo kwabra ni. Or the baby take you or the advantage. One man ya so wo twa no ho twa no. Munya na e ma bread do. Mama man wo ma home or what 2 years na ba kwa be ka ho dey be 3 be a year wo system so wo ska dia wo dey enye pro because wo nkrofo ehwe nkra na ma wo e no wo ho but say me situation ma sorry ahomache aba ha na wa wo fo wa nkra wo ha o madwen yesra mo pa mesra mo ni di me ma no mo me anya careful enye nyinse no nkoye mo ye ho ban so ye hia obi a ye hia Thomas a odo no na wo ye tirima pan ye nwawe o. Yes, I come there now for your steady. Yeah, can I this month I move. You careful.
So your bema na text who's a
and so now as some mood no. That's who you and the one carry. Mummy engineer here we. You cause sika. And you trebi already now they are supportive here so kakra. You trying to be brebia. They say that every day say there be na be 50 bi to. You try 10 now try 5 10 5 sa. Keji weba. Ubedi says he can in ati afeni yesi bosumi no mu say pay no kurasa mboa twa 1000 Ghana ubedi no peche yada radio fosifo ase 97.1 yada mo ase mumre eni madaje mo frɛ ye na bi nso woso emre nasa mo fa nche o kyena nkwa hoden wo hɔ a ye behwɛ ni asa bie yada ase ye kwa ba agudie mu nsam etwaso.
Right, fantastic morning, Abuja, and so Yaba. I would even say, "I'm so say, dear bro, say be John can say, Malta can see many media now. What the Missia Conquanesa? I don't add Danchaya, Franco Trading Enterprise, phone Papa Fee, appliances Papa Fee, Franco Trading Enterprise. Kejuana Cassani, Erica City, Ebasha sent Tempa, so now you're now. The next round of the competition, now the FIFA Club World Cup is set. It's answer Enra, Real Madrid, who in the last, Dortmund, who in the last. The next round, that's set. But Borussia Dortmund, as we just Super Montreal by 2-1. And the quarterfinal is set now. Shining on the 4th of July. Fluminense ni Al Hilal and a dear Bueni now. Na Palmeiras ni Chelsea and so abo. And on the 5th, Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich na Real Madrid ne Borussia Dortmund and so Eddie Abubu. We and sunny matches this year in the FIFA Club World Cup. Yet they want some bash and so my man. Now, club issues. Kakra, the President Cup is set for the 6th of July or the Accra Sports Stadium. Now, CEO Madima KMA and in some Kakra to draw a trim said the Niabrepa, Richard Ofrajima, one sub Name Eken, while AJ Koroko players. So much number 9 to me, bought 5 goals. So, next second, be so $1,000 and say, go back could be a 200 Ghana cities, 200 Ghana cities. $200 enyasem get to Atlantica channel so from Enra ya the regional minister there Ebrel but ne yamra me pimo the Greater Accra regional minister Honorable Linda Okulu and so akasa ahead of the President's Cup pass on the 6th of July. Eti Kokumas ne regional minister ono kasa afa kotoko so mutimi eje ho Greater Accra regional minister so die.
CS President's Cup. I'm honored to join millions of Ghanaians in celebrating an occasion that is my nation, true passion of football. As a true daughter of this city, my heart beats with Accra Heart of. With all due respect to our friends in red, this city wears rainbow colors with pride. For BIA never say that until the bones are rotten. On Sunday at the Accra Sports Stadium, we come together not only to celebrate our football heritage, but to honor His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama with this special match in his city. Beyond the chant and rivalry, this is a moment for national togetherness and respect for the spirit of sportsmanship that unites. Accra is ready, the stadium is ready. Let's fill the stand and cheer with one voice.
Wow, the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Ninsam and no, as of unveil new head coach Masudi Dramani na nya sam keto akra didi adin sam kakra to dwa chire mu sekwan bia so ne abre pese obegiri din e wo House of Folk now okopie mu former board member Alaja Kambi and so kasa kakra about didi oba and some critical issues wo House of Folk
applications are by so before I who say ya choose or name in particular ya choose you know we don't want any disturbances be say any tawantawa beba so we even spoke to him say you come with your backroom staff which he did on say any idea make us say oba two other people were working on so it tells you that really we want to work with him in such a way that he will have his free hand to work without any disturbances and other things. The moment fans understand, say, in football there are three things. Either you win, you lose, or you draw. So whichever come your way, you have to take it. Likewise, coaches knows they are being hired and fired. So when the coach is being hired and the team said, no, I think we should end up that marriage, there's nothing you can do. Ever since I've been with the team and to the highest level for close to about 2 decades. We have spoken to a coach, field this player or don't allow that player to play. Even outside Real Madrid, Man U, all those teams over there, definitely you can come up with a suggestion. Se coach nepa obeji so ompa onji. House of Folk is not those type of clubs now. Sebi in penny 40 stands no ever VVIP or presidential box with telephones. Somebody having a phone, ever bench so communicating. They even do the changes and everything right from there. You can never see that in House of Folk. Any day you can ask any coach, say, if there is a coach that can confirm, say, yes, this is what House of Folk has ever done, I'll be happy to see, say, yes, yes.
Right, Elijah can be, yes. Then about it, children on House of Folk. I don't know, a video much how, and MSC, Kwakwa, catch your Mugo so sense, but transfer window no Sunny Aqua, no, you are more Shaban, Johnny, shortly, but Shannon Somame said me a draw a star 281 hash select Adom TV na me mouse ka fangu bottom star 281 hash select Adom TV. Now also select Adom TV about could be a 5 Ghana series me mouse sika pudro diagu bottom sika pudro and 1,000 Ghana no pay sheshena begum and Raya hu winner last 2 days ma hu winner ya shasti be ma hu say we winner na say we winner here to the kakra begum and no 5 10 15 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 90 100 fagum ne risk go bottom 1,000 eya what dia Yasam Ketrakra, Malta Guinness Franco Trading Enterprise can one of pay. Kijuana Casaniera Casidu Bodina, Yanko Straight, Mo, I ready, Mo enjoying me, say Abre, many more Ninko Moka Mami update of the Ghanaian Premier League, Senate transfer, Nessia Quay, Mr. Shaban, fantastic morning, Yemoakwaba. Menton Kaye, but so on mute, Mamia, Nanka. Okay, I feel the Ujina Matonka. Now, Mame, update quickly how clubs, especially in 2 clubs are representing on the continent. Gold Stars,
Well, it looks like these 2 teams are in the market. Where signings, but like you mentioned, this time it goes beyond the 2 teams are representing Africa, and that's why. Meka say next season's league best sankaka because missions are people clubs now do not care whether say or Africa and also on Africa or but maybe any goal starts now. I say signings but can you ask undi Emmanuel signing Emmanuel Konto and drama now Emmanuel AJ signing Emmanuel Fusuchi. And so at the Apollo team, so they are building a team around some young players and they almost sign and it looks like the deals they might be good stars. Currently, it looks like they want to sign Kojo Osebunsu. Once I see goalkeeper number 1 Emmanuel Kobe. And going into Africa, you need another experienced goalkeeper. And Kojo Osebunsu has played for Wafa, Brekum Chelsea, Heart of Oak, Accra Lions. And Accra Lions in the last team one. Oh boy, they are looking at completing the deal in a short time. Now, goalkeeper Naba the main squad. No, now after Modi Aqua Africa. But in terms of recruitment and draft, they finalized the deal of Emmanuel J. They signed the deal for Emmanuel Fosichi. Omaye unveiling, no, and already almost signing a year Emmanuel Ejenim Boateng. And also a squad, no. So the squad of Emmanuel, no, a recruitment is going well for BB Stars. Now, Oko Kumasa Santi Kotokwa. Striker be for Uganda, your friend is Samuel. Now, the striker after second season, equally with Express, or the Ugandan Premier League this season, about 24 matches. And share 12 goals. Now, Kedra Branson, why our idea? We're often the one protocol say, be a free agent, won't Tommy na member boot team. No team is so okay. Oh no, I'll follow what their mind and say, oh, Yakotoko, but bra never trials, bra. This week, yeah, bra. Now you know you training because na President Cup on Sunday, you be more with now we see a camera area say ball no nimboa. But then boy no so out to man Kotoko said that be me so me trials, me back permanently. Me back permanently. Untomia outrighter, I'm not coming. Into ama deal no ayedin between Samuel and Kumasa Santi Kotoko. But he's a Ugandan forward, is netting 12 goals in 24 matches in this ended league season, and that is what is going on. Sadiq Al-Hassan, you know, at a point in time, Kotoko nations are kasa, but I say your own hold kaka because I'm saying nations demand no was sort of kaka. Into it looks like Kotoko I a bit relaxed, but of course, I'm just in team menu pra. So they would still need a midfielder, and it looks like Kotoko would obviously have to go for Sadiq because I brand here no. Now me think of Obi so Sadiq ball Kotoko no Obo under 20 no, but senior side no years we need opportunity and share the senior side jersey, and maybe this will be the first time where Sadiq Baba bought the senior side. He's played for Karela, he's played for Nations currently or a Nations FC player. Kotoko pese omutono. I brand here ba kubi. Your friend Joseph Amwa. Na one kakra. Na one way they say only has a kasa do actually, and that was in the era of Abubakar Ouattara. And so now he was part of the Ouattara plans Then Masudi Dramani took over. Then after taking over, and also Charlie media mean to me Munya Butre me person me access the squad no say 35-man squad na house who your contract with me person me access them. Then Abrante so Otekomase, and currently I mean no Kase Kotoko ni Lagos is in negotiations we Emma Lagos is Jai Joseph Amwa Ediama a year Kotoko. So I think the money we but your personal terms no as it stands now agreement between Joseph Amwa and Kotoko but personal terms no or final stage, and Amwa gives them two options, a midfielder and a left back. Already the fans are saying Kotoko 2 left back, but Joseph Amwa gives them 2 alternatives, a central midfielder and a left back. It's in common and likely that by the next 2 days need the Kotoko should cement the signing of Joseph Amwa.
Wow. Yakane sa no me mfa Kotoko ho ansa na yakwanim kakra se no is it confirmed say coach a wono ya man ba so mra mehwe kiri na ontoto niema ansa na yahwe say new coach beba no ono ana etna ana se procura say coach for ba.
Oh, and look at the decision we're taking that even after the FA Cup final, MTN FA Cup final, we say Karim Zito is the man for the man for the job. And now we have some observations, but obviously Hamza Obimbe assisting a team no, then Karim Zito will take over as the head coach of the team. And Adeba Akukwa Momu Jinasa decision say the exploit in Africa in the 2023-24 season with Dreams FC no. Omu said no, Papa we did me and obviously the signings are Kotoko no Papa the enemy.
He's in charge. Now back to back. Young player Wajiri Dimpa ban top scorer starter or why to a second time. That is a man kona future to saying.
Well, holding the Yebet Esimu has of folk common. Because I had to folk a man kona. na sika eda man kuna so no $100,000. $100,000. And a brekum just be seen a pimpim. Inti omunteso because there are clubs from Rwanda, Egyptian clubs are bound. Emma brekum just said that be yen kasa tintin when yen come up ye $100,000 for brother betam no fibu kumko. And it looks like how to fool so the striker is likely to leave Ghana to Rwanda based on said the offer next year and already some bit here but Hanona as a sika but then we are looking at what negotiations are how to folk better try somebody that is if Masudi Dramani any branch but maybe more one big exclusive viewer Anopawe Baba Adamu or a center back for Golden Cake and has ni Golden Cake are casted with Chile and Baba Adamu has constantly been training with Heart of Folk since last week. And so it looks like the center back is coming in. Don't forget that David Okwanfrani might leave, Nedi Adom might leave, and then Samuel Amufa might also leave the club. In Tebeka Kevin Osesibe so you need a beef up of more center backs and common but then another big exclusiveness striker be Hohoi your friend Farouk Mohammed now top scorer of Hohoi United in 2 consecutive seasons one of the top scorer of the Access Bank Division 1 League 1917 goals joint with Yaro Isaac of Temale City. That was in the 2023-24 season. Last season he was a top scorer of Hohoi, a top scorer of Zone 3, but not on your overall top scorer. But we look at the teams we know has new nations. Has new nations. And normal conos, Charlie Monfan my nations so per striker, five such a within a war. Has to say Hamza Niwa goes number into Mr. Monfa Farouk Umayan, but it looks like the player might choose to join the Phobian colors. But Hohoi so already so be releasing. No so qualified by Premier. But in my thing, as a battle no come so who the clubs high and it looks like for 2 seasons they have to let the player go and the value so it looks like the demand could be hard to focus and so as it stands now Hohoi United negotiating to release the player to either Hearts or Nations FC. It looks like the Phobians are leading the chase of Farouk Mohammed.
Phobia news to the party and the idea. And Ochina, we will be back now. Assign Ashe, the other clubs, this week can no. You better was so much and not pay for your time, Shaban.
You have that so far. Right. And then the man for we want to know.
Bibia Bear J face that station Mo Shaban and share no my update of the Ecoso Ghana transfer window ni mo ye bekoso ade update ewo afidie so Mota Guinness Franco Training Enterprise me Mausika 281 hash star 281 hash Adom TV na meka selected we selected all the kakregu so mama 1000 Ghana cedis and pipe now minumu meka se fagumu minumu 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 190,000, 190,000, King Cream, Panyain, 024 6111, something, 0244, hey, that be 0246 111, something, 0246 111, something. That is the number. I bet to me, yes. Where this get your good bottom? You don't like this one. What do you like? You don't like this. What do you like? Abba. It's your frost is here, Mawaba. Now, Franco Training Enterprise for them, 0246 422 338. 0246 422 338. Franco number no Jabako count 055 593 9311. 055 593 9311. Now, just say, what do want Jim Nabi Biatimia Koye live? Anya some keto akra enti ho asema no e ba cho anya say ye be from why say wo phone duma na say dabi ye wide ne fa na wan fo ho say wo share lie wan fo ho say wo share lie but you go so free but Mota Guinness no matter the occasion Mota Guinness gasha yes weekend e feedback programs are how do record so anya some keto Mota Guinness gasha hey nana fianko and right your best day nana fianko Oh, Bullet TV, Nana, fantastic. Belated happy birthday going out to you. Yamin Shaw, don't talk my first say now. Wakuma so adi na bum. Na yes so the air and so bum. Hallelujah, hallelujah, amen. And Quatintia Pomodium, yes, Shamo. Nana, fantastic. Belated happy birthday going out to you. Hello, good morning, congratulations.
Congratulations, sir.
Now,
thank you.
Patrol, take me your phone, so. Okay.
200.
200. And now what do you have?
1,000 a buy.
Wow, that's 1,000 a buy. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Wow. Now, and they plan here saying 1,000. But to me,
oh, say wait there. I ain't sure and do a prayer. No, I use my prayer.
No, national prayer. No. Okay, that's fine. Oh, first time I would try to be an Audi Bini.
First time.
Hey, first time now, what be the 1,000?
Oh,
you know,
a prayer.
It's true. I come back where best I beam, and then like first time once I did the end say something did there rather so. It's your best another draw 1,000 beam. And ye jaho, I did him. I say, what say a real name, the believe la balabandi. Your wife never send the beam. Why?
Yo, Martin.
Fantastic. Also, didn't say now.
I'm eating Gideon.
Okay.
Yo, Madina.
Gideon, thank you so much. Congratulations. 1,000 for you for 200 pounds. And then said, "Some Swiss yet. Padibo Tray, me producer. Yana Wakai, the Nankasaka Kijuano, Erica Sidu Puedini, but your Mrs. Firman Quatamaclo, Yapamodion Samba to us. It's a Sunday be a guy, so shall I. Maybe we are packed. Because we're
Yada CNN so ye mo akwa Badwam TV Badwam health tips. Aha na yedi nkomo 5 minutes. Na wotwe mu ni nyina nti bedu fiada no. Won se topic na ye fa ye no. Watie bia nkakra nti aye full topic ama wo efiada. Endpoint homeopathic clinic. Adwumakuo na da romanti yenya nimdefo e wapomdin mu ni wo mudi nkomo 5 minutes bia mo. Nyame adom na wotwe mu de Dr. Adubuate nankasa ene ni yedi sa enkomo yi. Nkomo ni gina etipaye headaches wacheche yemu a me yehunu say wo ahodo tipaye no ebia ne de nti ene ye ba be hwe courses no wache types no ene wo bone tofan so dwada na maye nti ne ye hwe de edesa tipaye na ehso ye nifa ne ye tifa no ebre dog ya na ase
medase
ti ene de ye hwe courses no
yo medase mse na wotwe mu nyina ye di nkomo afa tipaye na de ye kan se o ebia obi ho na wa na yie eno no na utipaye wa enya yade obi ho na kom bi na de no na ne ti apa na no nya yade obi ho na ne de no ebia wa dakora wa na yie wo da hwa na ebenya na ewo ena wa na anwie ena utie paye wa no nya yade ne ye ka tipaye no a tipaye ye yade no yade etoaso enti bo nse obi ho ba 1 week na ne tipaye no obi ho ne ti no paye no yes ebi de etimi continuous obi so betimi apaye no na ekọ ewomu anaba na ekọ ewomu anaba na ebeka say episodic headaches ene nti wo say uti pae no toaso ana uti ni sha say pae wo no pae kakra bi afa as time goes on na eye den a wo behwem na yade bi ene de ba na yade no na eno na ebeka say the causes no yade di tipaye eba yade bi almost yade bi o wiase bi atimi di tipaye eba so wani wo eye problem say wo myopia say wo hypermetropia se wo glaucoma ade ba ko a ebe mu wahunu se na se pressure wo ani so a ade ba ko ebe mu wahunu se wo sa yade no tipaye na abon se sa tipaye ne ba bo so wani utini payo na wani so upuru nsu obu ha bon se na efa oboma so hu ne wati ko nyina no na epaye wo obi wa na ni tipaye no egina hypertension high blood pressure tipaye ba pa na say tipaye no ba de obehunu ne say apart from say wakoma bo padi na wani so biri wo na wuti paye wo na honam nyina ye obete no de obehunu ne say obon say wuti efa edwa wo ga ase de akuma na edwa wuti fa no enti high blood pressure ya ade a ede tipaye de eba in fact obi kra wo cancer of all types de deba ema uti de epayo na se tipaye no so ba ye constant uti ni nyina etimi de epayo ene ye wotipaye a ye wo nervous system ana obi wo kra no a ye wo exertion type of itipaye na just say me kire wo say ye wo different types of headaches obi wo ana ne de no ye wo tension headaches kra wo tension headache and ye wo exertion headaches what you say it obi wo a tension and also stress bi and a done so why stressful it will be why stressful into no both and any tea again ya na say tipaye no both obu a both any tea mu sa hye no and answer your nerve damages so will be our nerves no na damage ya and this say tipaye ne ba no a both wuti no na mu hye na wuti na se bibi ni na mu wuti ni na mu na both u shoulders enyina so shoulders na just what the no o nerves no e na enya adwuma yie so it could be any of the ebia say the me can say hemicranial nerves no both ebia no na say and this ade na ba obi so wana ne de ne tipa ye na ba no e fever say malaria say typhoid say hepatitis ni nyina enti obi e wo fever both na num ye no na wo fe na wontimi ni di loss of appetite dan honam nyina ne bete na so ni ti etimi dey edwa no obi kra wo yam yade will be yam ya over a period of time one quite made and also quite made ba obi also kra no a na the side effect of certain medication a do be a one no hu nsunsan so etipaye antidepressant medications etimede ba so hu and obi wo a no diabetes wo diabetes na bia sugar level no kosoro hyperglycemia obi de no aba form hypoglycemia bon say enam say wuni what less you know sugar level na drop it and I say kosoro no obi wa bo say na ho wo e wo so na ne ho wo so no bo say na eno so asase say ti e paye no Parkinson disease stroke obi ba benya stroke wa ne ti paye no e intense ti paye ne paten na just say moja ni ntimi ni afusane e struggle na nipa ni ti ya ni ya aso wo fa ni ti kwan ko se bi zoom ni nyina no we mu nyina no yade a etiminti yade bia obi ewo ekaka obi ewo allergy se obi man obi wo kra wo te se ye no bibi ana bibi bia sent bi kra bofa no so a na neti na eti yade enti yade na wunya no it is possible say yade bi ene shaase ye de tipaye na eba
na menka word no ma yare bi hu sunsan so
yade hu bi sunsan so and this tipaye na eba eti tipaye no ya just a symptoms of yade tipaye nya yade na mo yade bi hu nsunsanso and this tipaye na eba eti wo bi ene yade bi ha bia end point to be particularly ye free scanning for prostate memma prostate wo jonso mu hawo ene ma awo mu hawo wo chima mu hawo anase wuntimi wo awo wonyema na asai no end point wo ba scan na free yade bi ha bia mesrew Family number no na ye ni nkomo emfa wo yade no a eha wo no a wontimi no obi ani skese no number no ye 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68
Dr. Dubote na otene kana fa headache eni agro nkase o mitipa Debbie, wiki munkomo, no. Ochana kwan hoden ewo ho a sa kan ye ho samre ya ye nche 5 minutes when ya kwan akomunuma ahodo eso. Fred Doctor was 0244 867068. Ye free prostate scanning. Free ye mana wodi mu nso or check ya ma ye free. Lab bamudia medofo ya kai. And you be bi sabi obenya bi e de abeso yasene. Ochana kwan hoden ewo ho akan ye ho samre ya ebeto so. Yada say yesamo akwa babie me Adom TV Badwam na o hwe no nti anwuma a wuti ye won say Dr. Time da so ewo ahase ai midima for Herbal Hospital omo okumase ebu akwa ene nkran mayira pokuase mayira eho no omo wo asem ni nyina na mpanimfo edi aye nwumutui nanso okuni ni wa haya na akofa bare no wa hande be sa Adom suko ene ono so enche no wa chaade ebi ana July atede bi wo ho a so na tie ni nyina woji apomuden no na ade chenso endamu to kwame ahwe wo no emebi bedu na ade chenso na so anya bi dog ya mu akwa ba
ya na
usi free play mu ana wo ba he eh wo space di okwa aja na ha
Mate, mejana ha.
Omo hu na asen ko mo de. Say serious combination why na sa no. Ho efe.
Thank you.
Ho efe. Pa na dum boko.
Boko.
Sa bua kwa ne mayire nyina.
Bua kwa ne mayire nyina boko.
De nyame ase.
Asa na nyame kasa kiro. Because kan ade che na wotwe ma adwene ba so.
Bibi be so.
Say yewura
July.
August, September.
Yeah, birthday ne ba.
Dr. birthday.
Sa 21st.
21st September.
Sa
I feel 21st September. The year the last year no, you better you be.
You better check out.
Oh, you better check out. 1st July year na ye chance here.
Okay.
Bottle a duro na wa come di mafo a wanum na afimu nyina no. For bottles no bra.
Like a fear chassis.
I would say last year we be a duro be a wa beji no medimafo herbal hospital na bottle no ho. Your bottle no ye branded. E di men confer hospital be bottle e fama.
Na ba e bechewo.
O ba ye bechewo. E branded bottles ko. Enti wo the bottle no eduba. Na wa je coupon ba.
Okay.
Wo the eduba bi a coupon ba. Every July year enkodu 21st September.
Okay.
The what timid bottle do aba no. Na just ono na afemu no wanu medimafo duro do se ne woni ni fie na woni mbibim. Ebi nso heda kwotwetwe nkrofo ba. Omu wiase de ye do ko medimafo na de ye hia ye medimafo bottle. Eya ni nipa mi so bottle ni de hu nye de ehia. Bottle na hu hia no 21st September wobi de ba bejeka.
Sir.
Enti the bottle be do so 21st September no. Ye check the cast last year.
No ye medimafo branches yi
Kumasi ni
Accra.
And the Kumasi ni Accra.
Okay.
Yes, enti ade a ebe koso. Enye September no ye check anko a. Afi de ye be say o ye betum ache fridge. Also last year me kasa coupons no be boss.
Okay.
Lady binya 2025 for no. Na my be so what 30 mine. No, ono so enya 24 coupons. And we hear one at that day no. Ye money TV me you know.
Oh.
Because now say na ayede 24 25. And obinya bottles coupon 25 what you say what the bottles 259 then
Abba got 10.
No the bottles no 259 then Abba. Obo also me so oba say me the me bottle me bottles by me nyahe. Yes bottles ndi obedi kan.
Sir, no be nyahe.
And be afri e beti mama koso be obato so me yensa. E be a fridge near the adifo there. Aka. But that day na nkasa valley day no so ye be cha acha de ya eye TV.
Sir.
Ni asan acha emon.
Mobile phone be kan ho na.
Mobile phones ka ho.
Okay.
Mobile phone free Franco
trading. Papa.
Yeah, and also ka ho bi. Enti eyade a afi 21st September no. Ni mebre na ebe koso wo kuma. De ye say also branches ni ye no.
Sir.
E koso wo kuma se e san koso wo Accra.
Sir.
When mama catch us say medimafo tie edini hie. Eya metaka say edin hu hia. Oze hospital na ye na ye medimafo. Medimafo mean say wu di ama obi.
Sir.
And essence ye medimafo to da bia ye dima ya yalefo. Wo mo a wo hese woni ye betu anamon. It is a wu tie me. Na obi si me ko twa bet me ko twa de he. Medimafo wukura 200 cedis. Oba wunya eduro be bottles be 8.
Okay.
And the ever says here kasa will be agena any Africa no magic. Well, Papa, when we fear in Amra hospital 2 weeks be Momala. Nadia, you better say, you better say, you better 10,000 kulato. Na Fabra hospital from scanning number answer. But you bet me bottles more than that. You bet me the Ababaje card. And we are 21st September.
Birthday, dog birthday.
What do you say? I am me birthday. Also, I feel so bad 21st basis Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Na ya chat at the end of Monday. Na the chia. Enti me pacho, there be me come say. Kwatire kwase obefra on to my chili. Me dima for ye catch Ghana for say ya mfa hospital we me pesika.
ye de beboa oman Ghana enyuma ye edos na so hwe ye yi so ye ko prisons ye ko ha bebre ye tunsuo niema bebre na medimafo ye omemu obi kuro ho a ye ntumi ntena ha enka edikakra na wo de ba no ye san eche amebi aso obi aso na anopai nyina ne se obo ha na ye da edi nkan a o tie medimafo Herbal Hospital CEO ya meda no Dr. Edu Jemfri Dr. Time da so Dr. we pe ose onu nko a en wo de breto yare so if you saw body ebi nsi da na yenti bi so da na meka kire obi bia no pay ni TV da Adom TV se wa yare a che wa chinchin a che wa nanti abre enkrofo da wa che bebro ho anse enne yen fon say yen Africa ye yale a die man set ni nyina en obi yeme nkrofo fra Dr. Mpacho mutimi sasunsumu yale mutimi yese me ka kire wo se me nyankopon a wo frɛ me no ono na wotimi di natie eti obi anani enwuna de ani na nsɛmwe matena ha aka empe bebre se die wonyankopon na medimafo so ye wo man Ghana mu no eburo nipa adwen ntiase so afia adanse ankrofo die mekai wo ma bi mankesim oso wayale a che nani nhuna de dadam ama na chinyina ye kuro da na chi da faako na dako wada no so da ese onyankopon ba be yiwa firi wa mane hunu mu enti sole na ko medimafo Herbal Hospital ewo Kumase o se me mankesim ha ne ewo mi nko Kumase da mede na me Kumase akọ medimafo empo mani nhuna de eno wase enye saade a medimafo number emount entu sole afama wo ma na omo emfre anada esumu na ma nipa no twere ye number de ma me no ade chi ya ne mapaja ne kete ne pilo no na number bi people bi shaase ofre number na 0244774282 na aba medimafo Herbal Hospital ma me ne be pie mu no ani na otwe ne wanya ya lesa sister bi say ono kwade obedi Kumase oso on obi a opera radio tie na ne ma me ne ka kire ne say opeba owotema ne ma me ne say omra medimafo onana no say what you want ka won ye na ya make na ni efra wonya be 105 years what them na ni efra oni TV oni radio oni bibia wo bia so man nchen enso te komedimafo na ba na wo pe no ho na wo benya bi opanyi bi firi new edubia se beje eduro na opanyi ne say na wa honhono emfie 9 na owo 83 years na ne mane de to kam na ba medimafo beje eduro da no se wa ankoduru fie ntem na abra okoye no na ade asan ye do so sha asefru anopa 7 to ye so obetwen na nke ese nko num anwumere 9 no so no obetwen na anopa wo ma sase ahu se ene de ya num aduri ma num ni nyina bi na edu nansa ya me san hwe me record me hu se wo bi so fure new edubiase 83 years na me bi san se ye di pani bi fure ha 83 years and na won so san so aba from new edubiase 83 years no se doctor eyemia na me baaye na me so pani na minim de oba no na wa honhon ne ma na de baaye o se doctor me wo adanse bi dinti na mabai na me baje waduro no eduro ni bi nkan ma no enso me ho atome ana me se adan na wo ho atowo o se me baje eduro no me du fie nwumere ya ma anum bi na ahomache anadwo me da ya me so da ye no ana me hu se enipa omododo baburu edu esame se omo ma menum papa wo ye duro emma minya ya le sa ebra omo kamia to ho a omo ba be kumia gi wo mo animonyam na eye din wo da ye ni mu me fa ha no ma fa ha afemi koduru baabi a na nipa nyina twa me ho ahia na mehu sɛ opanyi ba ko na onka omo di kan pame no asase ne ho efra kente na oba na wokasa adan mo pese ye bere eye kwa na mo pese ye bere eye kwa munim bere tenti ya ka papa ya to wa ye ba be kuno mo pese okono papa wo ya duro na ne ho to no na ya ketu ya ebo ya na o se mehu sɛ opanyi ni yi bibia fu ni botom de mehu sɛ wayi etuo no watotuo ni pay ototuo ni pay na eba me so no de mehu sɛ doctor wo gina manim na waso tuo ababa ne mu na wo so mu wie na fe de omo twa mehu ahia nyina sɛ sɛ papa ya pie hade a ye bere aye kwa mani ba me ho so me tie mani a me da me kete so no na honhona ma honhono ni nyina eye dai ekɔ ɛne sɛ me si ha ya me ne wo kasa yi papa bi so ɔyɛ nwumtuni ba me hospital ho ɔse wonim sɛ ɛbra otua sika no behalf no ye man people sɛ ɔmfa nkɔgye aduru sɛ na wɔso wonim sɛ yesi ɔnkɔfa sika no bɛsɔ so na sɛ ɔno no nya sika no akɔgye aduru edi people na yɛ de tema no so ɔmfa nkɔgye aduru no ɔsan de sɛ ne bottom kɔ edu tu sɛ ɔba yɛ na wɔnya sika no wɔde ba no ɔsɛ doctor maintain ni na bia sɛ me ba yɛ mama baduru nso me ho ayɛ dɛn atom sɛ yɛ kasa yɛ ka dansie nkorofo adi afa me di mafo ho adagye bɛbɔ yɛ wɔ ha adagye pɛ sɛ meka kyerɛ wo nyinaa ne sɛ mindset bi wɔ wo tirim sɛ wɔyɛreɛ no obi na ɛyɛ wo obi na ɛhawo a meka kyerɛ wo sɛ fabra bɛhu me di mafo herbal hospital. All powers belongs to God. Saa nyame no no wama me kwatena kwaye ma aduane ya nsuo ne aduane ankama no. Esansa me pe apomodin pa ama me man. Wayare ya che, wanante ya che, wadade mo che. Untumi nante, wona se nyina taatai. Anopai ebi asroku account, mfie be mienu miensa, wakɔ baabi asɛyɛ. Enso untumi nante, wona no mu odu. Utu na wona no twefam. Onsa no mu odu bi ko na wunya stroke no efo a wo half no onsa we ni ehwan wonua bi na wonya bi oba ya enne oye na dwuma no wonua bi na nya bi ya enne wo hwe papa na ofiri pra river na wo say ne ba no say de ye pra river fo nyina ngongo ne say enko bi owo 82 na wanya stroke empo wakoko ma na oda Nkoko government hospital ni abo ekire se yemfa no nko konfo anoche ekwem no ba no obi di adanse tere se ofo no mra medimafo oba medimafo no na ontumi nkasa o onumaduro omude aduro fa ya yulobem na de ma papa ko ni nipadua mu na sansa na ni ba ne ho so na niso titi wie ya enne papa yi asan ewo kwaye mu a ɔte ne koku at the age of 82 medimafo bedi ama medimafo beka ama agide ye wuo anade yesie na medimafo ontumi sɛ wonhui yensie o yale na ha yale etete wo a mekanfo medimafo herbal hospital wani huna de anopa be piem Nyankopon ya aduma enne me kotenase ekina ye wo da doctor betenase Friday eye premium service efiada Friday nso se eye holiday we yakonyama abaye dwumayefo nyina abaye dwumayefo nyina ya woni tabu a wotam no sa ba me ka se book appointment for 0244774282 net year 200 cedis na book appointment u book wi a ye be ma code ye be ma time na Friday one on one and wo ba o meche ene ekina meche but ekina wo mra no na dipa bebere ho bla be di line so but Friday there u book appointment no ba be chia e ya kwanyama abadwuma ni bia because wo ho a wo montenasia na diabetes na pressure na etiti wo but ene medimafo abasa obedi amam obeka ama be piem ewo kumase ebua kwa agogo kumase fo atenase enklafo atenase me kwaka wo ho sesi a me patwa bra na yemfa tam ento ya na gedi awuo ana yesini pe na ontumi unwi na yensio na yare na ha yare na etete wa ewiase nyina ye medimafo herbal hospital wasa me yale watch him adie
that's papa doctor time da so the number na was screen no ase me do for fresh see na so wa body onene kasa obeje so na wo saw yare no ye se chewade e de ka ho na Malta Guinness dog ya koto enu bi nso neja
oh beta to bi
me judi e besrawa de ho ayeminu kakara no no bia fine
beta to bi
papa na dog uto yobu ho no ma no hu so ntu malt no an say malt Mr. Koto Malta Guinness proudly made in Ghana yellow no e pop paper no odin wo ho label na wo ho no yellow no and actual proudly made in Ghana wo bottle no ho eno na ya to fama nkura mpanifo bia na moaye Malta Guinness we move me dey afia amankwa tamaklo sister Sunday be oye guy oye crowd or the entertainment ni nyina e ma so nim so no the guyest so oye crowd etwaso so world of entertainment the HR group the fata onino sumo jadibi esumo ewe fidi kese eso me amedi dwumede ho chia me the sister Sandibe a guy 2 times a guy me no penifo na kan asembi penifo na kan asembi na ebe no kra ebe na mbebu kra me remfi be no ebe na mi bebu be no me remfi no say kam frame nana me remfi be na mi bebu no that's nigga na so yeah na kai mo say the biggest show to ever hit television the biggest which when nim no we shebi no de bi mada de unhu bi da the biggest ever life and living it Adom TV there so memene de anwumre memene de be ya 4 p.m. unhu bibi sakrada wahu bi da unhu bi da meboa abaje wonsam host ne so ye kama meboa sa fa no huye nye small show ni ebe ye no de bi mada in the history of television eno ne ye de bremo what you say eti mo afide ne na Adom TV memene de anwumre 2 hours non-stop life and living it. A hen na pesa wuko. Ning na preslana man su shemu a erase the traveler. Obechecho miamia. Ebeje wonsam. In fact, kwa BP. Bom emampanifuo. Bom mom, bom. Bom mom. Na den kra no ngade. Ya busi amo hoya ni. Mo hoya ni memene de bia. Anwehye we me cry me yam hyehye me because me hye adwuma mpanifo aye any production akoso any niema aye twabrem ya roye boot ya rockra ya ro ti en konsem no eso hwese wote ho na wo yesa wo pa bibi adi me nka bi nhia no pa kwa mafu da ho flat na brave person obeso me ehye menso de minimerade it my me ho se ensem no Ghana for mon sorry o because Lil Win shemu an ex-wife Patricia etonyom esen Wendy Shea and sister Efia kobipi mumose bom man bose tinya ho bose wo bi sasa nyomben or boy odofo enie Presbyterian hymn 4 Munde nyame asida bo wi ase afengina mummom ne ento stanza 1 Munde nyame asida wo wi ase amengina soma ne bakrono Sister Sunday be a guy Abusia Oh Yehowa na mhwefo hwemi yame Lewin chemu an ex-wife Pat aya de sen sister we tie Wendy Shea kopipi bo mame what was aya de sen sister Efia kopipi tiem mame sister Efia tiem over to you Ghana for mon sorry ne mu ayeden enti no say ne koya Nemo Maya me no obo din sister Efia. They be American sister Efia, you are sleeping on her. One of the baddest female vocalists we have in Ghana, sister Efia.
I such disrespect. Say I am not national bodin. I total disrespect. So when the shade is there, if put in effort. Na ya na mo de natural bi ho. Me. Oh, yes, and I say more downgrade your madjuma. Baba ya Patricia, ben kasa wo nyaade. Take your lover. But take it. O yade, ukunu na yeka say take it. Na o say wie no sa be kan bibi. Konkon say Carlos Vesia ragati konkon samba. Eti mo ngwa na mo kwatie de ode mane ya to aso mo ntie mra.
But you go take your lover. One so the woman ya. It's a Asia or Doctor Sadanidi and a career. Yeah, would you have a what? Don't that way, I was I do. It was a move to see when you see what is it? It's a moon jab, a second one grab already. Sign on, Weezy Empire, sign on. Mensano. Na se mo wi asano. Se me put me music. E movie dia na mesano na. Ani no se me do ni chese kam na de. Bawo say. Ade awaye ni o. Ade awaye ni no. Me kwara me go beti. Wo ka se bebre. Na enim so wa how. Sa. Ya ko interview awie. Mesano na. Ya ko interview awie. No say you tell my password. Ya ko ye wi o a ye si for. Me kwara no so hotel. Wow. I didn't come away into the TV.
I got to go. I was saying that etie. Na no asem. Abaye din sem meja ya Sandra be bi onyina beba mu na no asem. Say I didn't say to ko ni ade ne fe e wo ko bi bom ma no Mr. Mrs. Lewin. Say ya those what maybe agenda must agenda. Time yes we are there saying when you share with my order on front no front na she be pai say to because they say when you do call Grammys part money yes sorry the wachi what am to so abaya na party so we are there saying no when you say then is too late I saw pass be 30 billion streams our TikTok. Kobi ya kana wo bon se ba ya nsem boko bi pi mani nsu amani nsu we ya ni gisem share when the share is too late surpasses 30 billion engagement on TikTok in just 90 days. There's a party audience we yala we ain't no say na akwaya you breaking it down track artists creations views favor creations just TikTokers content creators one more mafa sound na ye nyom no 30 billion it can't come I don't come in 30 billion 838 million 894,000 hey too late by one day and no and a chegwe too late just say on say TikTok on me the sound be keka ho am a piano drill then ning na ye when the say too late abusuya momi enka mom na yeho ase na oye na nadoye wo hoda amen. Hey 30 million hey OPD bekume abusuya still it's a million 30 na that's what yam pepai and all thanks to Abaya your friend Tracy Shea Oko program as the costa oko ne comment as a crampa. There are people who comment to say, I'm here because of Tracy Shea. It's baby girl, Joe Flowers, the Mbuma Abaya Tracy Shea. Costa you know because in one me na say am na me go way of fasu shenipa. Enti we pede we when the Shea so afa kwala na onene nam no. Why enti no ye to aso obi didi na ye obi nso ya. Hey obi de no hu di na aduane na watwa to ho na netizens buafu say obi kwa kan say ebe hia kwasiata because odi waduane mewa kwasiata na nse odidi ana eje watwa agere kon high nya gobe hwe aduane ode totototo ho say ha netizens sai wo na wo ba ye hu say ya na mudi buni pa bem na wo ba da ben ni ye hu wo de wan ne hu no wo hu no no ho so hu ni say enti kwasi ata sa aka no aka me nua bra kwasi ama wo ye on so twa na o twa nua ne o me so kwa me ni di mon ko tie bi mre wa
Oh wow. Wow. This be super on point. So I did taste this like this fruits inside of it. Very nice. I'm trying to figure out what it tastes like. Well, I think that's actually the strawberry in there.
Strawberry and pat or for a strawberry. Saying to the netizens were free. That was what I did. What man we over here? So I want more the And you know, obviously we need the hungry version of Kwesiata. Only why they here come. Hey, na mo come do obi anamani aje. Say we many makasa about nouns, pronouns, verbs. Ko school ye treo I me. Ya use we no more. Na jai we no ye nyina ya jai we ya brewi. Hey. Kona ye here we. Obviously Kwesi I'm still drinking Gary Soakins. You betrayed Gary gang. Gary here adverts. That's work room. Pack up. Na hono. Se Kwesi ata ba for no so hono Gary no ko staging na ko hono Gary. Na em say yeah no. Wapa Gary ho. Eco fruit. Obviously you or say your songs finish and because did you in your massa. Oh wow, bibini. Obviously from rapper to food content creator. Hey, di da de menjo so da da da. Wow. Obviously you then Santa just for announced retirement make we just shown the hope and not choye. Obviously you people should leave Kwesi alone. Kwesi I'm Behu, so be didie. Ne no so wo fa ho yawo. So kondo Gary odofo hunu binom. Koko na kondo a ko iho. Se goben so na wo pa egugumu assault. Choose bi. Na munya brand. Ti ye mama menua no kra bo afu a. Wa beyi ma no. Na sei no de ma na emu. Muntie mra.
I will constantly show up as my whole self. Okay? I'll shine my lights as bright as God has gifted me to. And if they enter, I make it closer. Okay? So I'll be somebody who they love food since infancy. Like, I've loved food. And coming back to Accra, I'm like, yo, like, there's so much food places that are, like, high up and on the same level as all these restaurants and food joints I go to when I'm outside the country. So why not shed light on these places? Because growing up in Tema, I didn't think there was a lot of variety for me to choose from in terms of food. So maybe this can show the kids that, yo, Charlie, you know, be every day you go chop bangkung, you know, be every day you go chop white rice and stew. Like, there's so many options you can choose from as well. So I've been dropping videos on TikTok. And the reception has been quite positive. But some of you have decided to be very evil and nasty about it in my comments. And I know they appreciate that. Okay?
Yes, we appreciate that. What do you call so ready at him? I say, true shade money. Say you need benku. Benga benku no wedi unyanku maybe a quarter them wa. You see any mamoneka kra na Jones. Guys e bi ni na strawberry do. I am so montomobo. Obi edidie e fa ho ben. Obi edidie di obedie di obenu manya wona wo talk ka wo ha wona sen. But Kwesi also remember the people. And go for no support no guide and no guide say they should close your eyes. Oh, who may support my bro? Because I say do top one no you mama. Other focus one Gary. Gary is bay. Yeah, and twaso. Enra. Me hono one social media executive Nelly Kumsen sending me this story. And I say I didn't know there was somebody called Sister Sandy be a guy. Me cry shock me. Now no Richmond chemu fa ko winiba. Eko hu say sa obi chop bar needing the Sister Sandy be a guy. Momo ma chobera no ko hoye. Ni donya ni chambia me di fi. Ni chambia jani bia o me di take away. E no de ye. Na enwa me sorry say sister bi okuma wood. Onye. Yes what the sister Sandy be a guy. Abusua enye nwanwa. Nwanwa. Enye nwanwa. Nwanwa. Come here ba me. Because define a celebrity. See, a celebrity is a well-known person who can work with great people. Kumawood actress defines. GH Page, good morning and shout-outs to you. Omotwa so say Kumawood actress known as Sister Sandy B. A guy. Jesus. One amount, Dino Mame. And yeah, for 2 times a guy in a can way. Me yes, me bisa me sister, Emilia Broby. Me yes, me friend Bisano. Say na Kumawoodi. Maybe your choice in your chair be na minimum. No disrespect. But Edino or him, we are where say a gazette there. This is impersonation of character. And I am not tolerating it. Kwabi, ponyum ne mame.
I want to know to avoid do them one yashi na flat.
Me son kramani abaye wa ni bia wo say the original Sister Sandy be a guy say me panicho Ghana hangina me pe and I'm social me
Sister Sandy be a guy.
Come team so be a man. Team so
Sister Sandy be a guy.
Last
Sister
one.
Sandy be a guy.
Another one.
Sister Sandy be a guy.
I'm also social. Me used to the real Sandy, the original Sandy. Me pe and I'm used to Sister Sandy be a guy. That's a we are no one so Saturday no kaya ni e. Those are family no can oh. Abusia me do be pon. Me pakwa na me wo verification with the name Sister Sandy be a guy. Instagram, TikTok. Hey, me boss akasa o. First also today me boss kan was me boss with shema me manya aware say once I wear a friendly notice. But me boss na time che well be ko fi ampedu ne friend wo. Once is where enjoy di ne use so no I personally be see you. Go di no mpanifo ni na abre ho. I was very green when multimedia gave me a platform. I am a platform yeah nene. Media be worldwide and I'm in Andrew World. Baby girl, on a more serious note, please stop using my name. That's serious crime. Why? Hey! Me am ashame. Abusia yan twaso. Me am crash me. Ken paluta and some way see me as me follow up. Na I'm sa buy wo Germany ho. We na mpedunko for me Alice Good. UK. Anya Alice Good. We I want water. Concert nisi with UK, and I want water for bring me my food. Mom kasa since you say no me. When we saw where eyewitness news bulletin over.
You be at the stage no. If my children na me wo. Many eyewitness ntin be hwehwem. Ne kwan e fa so a man ni didi obi atem. So ati asem hu so be e Canada. Program ni de eye kama enipa ba ya nkasa. Just say, just if you have a perform me first. Kimpeluta eba ya what day party all of a sudden like we're giant no say obi bubu na nichi. Like we're giant no say obi bubu na nichi. So I was wondering why then I assume to say like who said obi ye day did you bubu na nichi like nipa ni bubu na nichi me ko share ho me hu ma me be to be frank na reggae the ampa. Me hear reggae na sama me nam de susu no. Na me bu so say Kimpaluta. And you ma wo to wo hwe wie me say oni nya eye contact birth 3 or 4. Wo hwe we no hwe e dey na to go hu say ma me no ebu ani chi. Eno ye fanton chen. Sam passes that bu na ni chi a chesementi asie e dey ntina wo unim so wo mpo obi asem na wo to ni ticket e ba the program. On packing Kimpaluta asema enka on to ticket £77. Like one waste this money no because onim so kra na wo ye big artist wo ba program ntina or time wo beba it could be say e bia na ne bukura fu obi se wo hu e na tam oni benya eye contact na o bia ne bu na fu bi be na nye Kimpaluta kra na or refer to. And it's hard way see ye dear to be frank, me so embarrassed. I was like, and they are £10 didn't trust in our man there. It's a hell no. It's a hell no. We are not in Ghana. You need Ghana, my pacho pa. You're United Kingdom, my pacho. United Kingdom for the Mesroba and yes, it's opa. Some passes that will be in the chesementi asie. E dey ntina wo unim so wo mpo obi asem na wo to ni ticket e the program.
Reporting live from UK, Sandy Best. Thank you so much. Over to Ghana. Wochemu ni Ghana. Yes, we are Ghana ni yeka se wo hema. Ye di yeka se wo Ghana. But Kimpaluta per reporter, they say my journalist Sandy or the Sandy journalist in UK from Eyewitness News. See, and what show prove some pano jumediana. Sing yes or kakeke. Was all ye insects in your home so on the way. Into the okay. Say I am padia, my brother, you goofed. Ubenyan for comment session, and I see some way nipa mojana mumuna. Ade obiso obise petrol and amnimu. Obise ade oyaje oye nipa, and we are aware. But say obi muki unkwa jide. Now want to ticket. Now in performance or performing. Now to me pause. It's me dinner temwa kasa service ni twa ahidi. Oh. It means I can send a week sasapo. Oh Debbie. Now we know. What's an anu bisa say the woody management. We need team mu di wachi mu de o ma o kasa o mic ni mu ahwie o ma nje mic. Na say what big brand bi. E di wachi. Ye fan say Ampedu and Co Limited. Ana SQ Ampedu bi. E di wachi o mo sponsor. They will pull out right after the show. And this is why our Ghanaian artists, you have a long way to go. A similar thing happened with Blacko, where we co-stage and fans net total bottles a bono. O rage name more shout outs performing. You can't say you want to say Blacko. Blacko is different, you are also different. But every brand is aspirational. People want to look at you and learn, not to look at you and learn your insults. Because I'm supporter. If you want to win bigger awards in the world, stop this. This is pure unprofessionalism, Kimpaluta. That was a very rude attitude, bro. That was very rude. Obi actually has £77. So Sako Ghana City Ray. Now we're dinner time. And Chayi, Eyewitness, a mama who dear course in Chayi. It's not cool. Respect to Abruchefo. Respect to our mothers, respect to our aunties, and respect to people who work hard to. Mom say, "Muko show Abrocha Ghana phone support mo ba Nigeria for muko." By we represent Sanya way, you'll be better than £1. I want to know what matter to slow. Enter the £1. Entry will show me how. No what I say. No watch never be as Ghana for a bush or Abrocha mama. Maybe how Abrocha for more hemanim. Abrocha for Mon sorry, Mon Juan Pedro. Maybe you get all. What's it? And I was a library. Yeah, fancy. Well, mess with my gang. Mess with me, America. So, bring it on, bro. Bring it on. Yeah, the best Menda Hair Logistics GH. Say, or no, in a mammy way go Instagram, TikTok at Hair Logistics GH, or Wakes Assault or delivery. Kohuno, not on sort. So, Eugenia Baby will make up departments. I will trim my name. Big shout out to my cinematographers, Uncle Thomas. I see you in pink. Festus or letters to send to you, Kitty. I see you in black. Kofi, I say, or Pim Swanana, who green any Edin Crano. A fatal yepa. Kobe P. Big up yourself. I am a sound engineer. Richmond, I am a director, OPD. I am a producer, Mr. Weber Techen, and Mr. Welbeck Kofi Ampedu Espa by saying I say Bekoye. I'm the guy's queen. 2 times a guy. Guys, I mean, over my crown.
Abofrano na abrabo ahyase a mesa ebi susu se abrabo no eye hyebre saa susu na ebi susu se abrabo aye boy no eye tire the sense na life and living the jumedie so ya ba ma wo se bibi bia fa abrabo ene asetena ho ye de ba besombo efiti bra wo hia wo dofo na wo ni tu odo akwantu saa susu na ma wo mmofra na mo de wo mo hyentete ase wo mo nyinimu ene bibibia mo asetena mu mo adidie mu mo ntade hyem me kire wa hofa dwumadie so na obenya na stronko kwad abrabo aye boy no etoda osun wo ho saa so na etoda oden so wo ho na se odemu no ye ne mo a me hye mo bo say osun mu so no ye gina mo chi pampe. It's all about life and living it.
Life and living it. Yeah, Danedi, Memeneda, 5th July 2025, 4 p.m. Ewa Adom TV so. Adom TV. Board na seti. I can't see no ye real. Dabitono, eyade a wonim to. Ana eyenum ja. Adom TV the dummy akensie bro was street no so yeah ton safred dummy mu ekuku dama e what akrade kumase and cry and an important what be wine and e betumi abekire won bobre said dummy in no abana ahia na da so sika pudu da so enyom papa be wasie and eduane assault won so e be pie mu Adom TV dummy eha and ye see ahemfo Adom TV, yeah, was you.
Adom TV, yeah, was you.
Senidika inabeka miaro endo miaro ejumeyidia inabeye miaro endo miaro obredipo inabebo miaro endo miaro
Asem yidiko, asem yidika. Asem yidika. Inabeka. Akwesi insia. Commander 6. Kano seni etie. Asem yidiko, asem yidika. Asem yidika. Inabeka. Akwesi insia. Commander 6. Kano seni etie.
Oma yakuma swade emremu emfama ye bosume fufure mu. Eno fa chem se etimi ama tine na me na o hye bosume na ase. Ba bosume ne hyase enura. Ere yame ase nyina so gitum ne yade National Thanksgiving Service. Abaye in all the 60 regions. In all the over 260 districts. Eye kama ba ye bompa ye wie ne yesesa yesu ene ye ban ye mentality towards our nation building. It should always be said and this no point to be o meye bia anye it should always be said. And this no power to no may be a support it. Be a Ghanaian first before your political party. Because you refuse them who are buying a correcting and then or China being in a babet. The young can was an empeniphone says, why you soon as so near Yamu Abaso. We are no be a kind, that's their work, but you see, say encouraging peniphone in my partner more now. We are able to do more because now come to realize say Ghanaians appreciate their effort. Minister be continue office and part to be free and to work. Not solely because of the obedi. But so bit to papa. To a yen na yefa, yan kasampa. The minister ni abai man pedi wa ye de eye. Boy yaso na tia me yan kaya no too because we belong to them. Let's say it. So video said it show nyina I was say chiro nkomo ye ba bedie. He bedi nkomo bia ye nyina asoman. O se bi se ho se ekwan be na betimi afa so a ye be saade no e de free wonum. So this Monday me program wo Adom FM metrem di ma me akasa bi nua akua boachiwa yi Adom on burning issues. And as part of our discussion, the administrator, Edma Minerals Development Fund, here I'm going to share a impuntunuma, ewo miami audua, ye two former good year. Honorable Dr. Hannah Louisa Bisi Kote, by. As part of a common assembly, could be extra care, my name said, ne, or by Bia or be a Kanwasem. If you tune to most radio TV stations, and one will be a discussing. When a command man could be able to say, now, we Dr. Hannah Bisiu, and pen 40 Singurum say, or move to Galam say for so, or cotre 40 excavators. Or could not only low bed, you are the best excavators no. The answer for you, no mocoeno, or Jano Onum. Adia chin your mobile so 5 excavators, not 40 excavators, naka 7. 33 ayra. She Dr. Hannah Louisa Bisiu, and come in DA on Adom FM burning issues.
Ehona tie ehonum na meni prosini no commander ne kokonto kwan. Enti wo dia 7 nyan ne dia machi akosio.
40 excavators na. Ochi ya na wunya low bed no. Ade e be che onya low bed okọ e free 40 abana be ka 7.
Yes sir.
33 etimi afiri nwura mu.
Yes, enti this time na me call at the time no die.
Enti 40 excavators na way.
Me pa cho samren na mini low bed. And na me frefre na esio watching. Ade e che na ka 7. Ehona tie ehonum na meni prosini no commander ne kokonto kwan. Enti wo dia 7 nyan ne dia machi akosio.
40 excavators na. Ochi ya na wunya low bed no. Ade e be che onya low bed okọ e free 40 abana be ka 7.
Yes sir.
33 etimi afiri nwura mu.
Yes, enti this time na me call at the time no die. Me the engineers call. Uniform and non-uniform, both military and police. Ekoi. And I miss Shame. If it's an unknown to at you. Nancy Domule ambush. Tina Meka said, Menu Nama means Roshi. O Yodima Funyame. Enti Ya Kono. Ya near maybe na engineers and some of the track a bomb. Na ma ye na yentimi movie no musoso ehun se ye no factory na track kan kan enti omom wonimdie esi from no.
Okay, eti Dr. Hannah Louisa Bisiu Kote, the administrator Edema Minerals Development Fund. Weba mame esca. Okay, so ebi amuni ma de koye ka ho asme 33 ayira omre bona enie so this excavator excavators no mko che bi ni enna mako 33 from anwumere 7 p.m. ebesi adechie 9 a.m. yo mko e no 40 excavators na ya famu 33 amana ka 7 ye hunu ba bia excavator no Esu asantimante mamko amasuna mene the Ashanti Regional Secretary to Mass Small Scale Miners Association. Edu free ekudi kumadu. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Boko die.
Adom Adaroma. Ya sorry, mi nse mo so mo hoye.
Edu excavators nkofo se mo na mfa eche ma mkrofo be fai.
Excavator be
40 excavators are Dr. Hanabisu ni pen for bar. Aprobo mbe chiye ade chiye na aka 7 no. Ese omo ho.
Yo, obviously, my minchia only with my phone, minchia with tea phone in our pay. Now, me any minute. My men on Samoa, walk on. I can't focus with you. I see a more ream. Excavators, Marco, Ebiana. Mestre Mu Emusano. Site, do was saying, and I will call ya. Utimi e organize exchange excavators, no. A year Ebiana. Because ebeye wanwa se ubeko site baako na beko akonu se excavators be sa aduana no igu ho no mo a ya wo mo eye adwuma ye nyina ye beka na se forest ya ewo western regional na je se ye nyina ye dum se Ghana forest ya ipewum eye adwuma pa no ehompo wo mo koye operation no me ni se wo mo enya excavators aduana nti maame no wo se wo chichemu eye na ye di akire na yetimi ehwe bo apro e wo site dodo a wo koye ekodi saa edwuma no na yetimi ehwe nipa na e wo ho a wo mo eye adwuma excavators mako aduanan ya wo ye ya wo se mu aduasa miensa na excavator ba ko pekura mpo no wo fa e dia ko ba bia opani enye so easy and so simple sa in the national not the excavator 33 no ebeye low bed be se edu ana edunu na yes adwuma na ekwan be na ye de sa excavators no efra mu a ya ye akwan a aposifo ewo ho wo mo anhunu se low bed e sa sustenance a etwe excavators e de ekro nti national de
okay so adwuma misao before I bet to aso no dear na Emma Dr. Hannah Louise Abisiu as part of the tour our Galamsey site wo woni nya confrontation
me nya confrontation ya me no enchi akoda enye TV so a Hannah Abisiu ni hunita minimita nti se wo ka se obi ene no enya confrontation a ompe ni pakro me no enchi abia ada apart from TV so ni hunita
or how better na mo wona adwuma no wo ye no ho
opani ya wo how I want to do one or and I think that it's a hard time. I was impeding for calling to order. Minerals Development Fund, yakin time, or mandate. Or Mamma won't say a mandate ya or was say, or no, a mobilized task force, not what they echo. Mineral Development Fund, a for ya or man a boy, ya baby, a dear near say you basically a free a form a good day to him. Na sikano abano ana mo hwe so ede aboa sede ebeya ata adwuma no eho enko de ba na eho ematwematwe enyina no ye betimi aye ni eyi and I don't think say pen mandate operations eka ho na utie ne samo a woka a wo kreti say as a war for frustration mu no ni nyina ekere say adwuma no enye na adwuma your experience, your observation. If you operations, you know, you must say, a man saying, because virtually, a member, a juma, and the need someone walk on any now, what is your mom, Amagana for a home, facilities are now or a formula. The bottom line is say, Sa Ejumano, and Yen Juma, and our far at all.
But is it not because maybe one day your madjuma no adaso e do no asori waka so Kenya o mani nyina sunsum se ye betimi edi Galamsey sunkurim ti enye
ane ye nyama no na wonyai te wo mo eye no adaso na wono na obetimi aye ni yie dia on na yede sa adwuma no ahye no nsa
Edu jina suma me
nan say
Edu jina suma me na me konam ni Erastus Asare don koso akodi
about operations also especially in Asante region.
Okay.
In a particular day, 3 or 4 operation teams etimi everything one side with the same purpose. Na ade aye ya eye coordinated na eye regulated ya ebetimi abasa. Secretary for Asante, I work with 6 zones. Now each zone be a separate. So almost.
Never edu na nyama me muhoru aduma me muhoru aduma. The first time the Erastus Asare don ko bebem no. Share video about say operations na Honorable Hanabisu no. The sector minister, the defense minister, the interior minister aware to response or the buy.
Na mini lobe ena me frefre na esi o watch ade eche na ka 7 ehona tie ehonom na mini prosini no commander ne ko ti wo dia 7 na nya ne dia machi akosio
40 your court
me pass videos hold on mame na me kwara me Erastus Asare don ko ekodi enkomo. Erastus, good morning. Erastus.
Yeah,
Erastus, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Are you possible say 33 excavators bet me ayira with number of years how do any digalam see achi?
I just say nipa kra onim sa ayira no onye na adwen so wo. So onye na adwen so wo hwehwe dia. Ane na ayira. I to say odi anoma shonsem na odi akwachire opanyi se anoma no wawu ana wanyame. Ndi se panyimu no kacho se wawu a no waja anoma na manapi. O kacho se onwu ya no wamia no wonse mama na wu. Ebi no excavator nya dia eye match sadaka de odi she obodu. Ana odi she bag akusi. Se uja no onwuram na so obi kra try se wo move a o de kwhye ba bia o trace na namo no a betimi akohu se ehye ha na se ha the low bed and o de fire o betimi trace ena even ade a chen ya o ba ya ya se excavators nipa kwa o mine wo ho no o bi nipa kwa o mine den ya nipa kwa no ba approach you abesere o se fa excavators no man na o chi nipa wo ha o bo akasa ha be che o se you know concession na illegal mining activity na nipa smart dia eti enya difficult cause o be trace baby excavators no eti ese e be kasa excavators ayira no ya na enwoma nipa ko ni da so no onye na adwen so wo hwehwe ana omo a hwehwe no omo nim baby e wo ana omo da so hwehwe eno de o be hwehwe ache wo hu enti ne wo mu no.
Will you support say yem pebedwako ni nya nhwemu fa saade we ho?
I was say me my say president were interested. That's what is serious say of fighting galamsey. Anka bananki akon wi. Enye rocket science o. Nemum yenim solution no ana da bia ye dance around it. Ye sapa ho sa na solution it no. Ana we so tell say the BIA make us say Prosifoni be corrupt. They have been compromised. Prosifoni be galamsey prone areas. No, don't wanna no my compromise to the extent say almost illegalities. No, but almost nyahonse. Wow, bakwa fight. You know, they will fight against you. There have been so many instances. Western North. And Prosifoni who say galamsey koso almost nyahonse. Osuma another security operative say onko ho no onko stop o ma eno de omo ti ya no masuma principal aba ho say adeti no aba ho enti we enye me nwanwa say ye dija prosini na be ma kwan say monko fo ma de enko no waje ne kakra she de botu e won say IGP institute investigation into saade na course one they find out easy to find. So why and the mark I'm exercise excavators in the field? Say the idea jawa obo ho by. Omo corporations bebre no. Who excavator unwe ma wunya no hoso waja no hoso ah. Either say obetutu control boards no. Now dia kofi e no de omo ba omo timi sisa na de chi a wabe tracking ni nyina firi ho. Ana say wo de men ebegu nwram ho no ma bo ho by. But to the extent that ultimately excavators 33 no nwram ho e kofi kwota e ma de chi e si eni ho. Post ni edition and say wo si busa no ho asem.
Rasos, you better say pay.
Yes, me that.
Rasos asari don ko multimedia sem training. O man ko brasa theater so my mo channel pay.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
Yami Adom.
You know, sometimes you have to be bold to tell the minister or the chief executive to stop the fanfare. I can't drama. We need to go past it. You know, it's sometimes it's worrying. We cannot continuously be repeating this gymnastics and behave as if say we are you know, for the optics, just to behave as if say BB Koso, DNA Koso. It's not coordinated. You know, muti opposition, this is the approach to fight illegality. Minerals Development Fund, pay more about managing fund, no. Oh, nene what TSC June. I say education minister, our classroom, our coach. Put in the necessary measures. These politicians, you don't get them. In opposition, the way they talk, when they have power, they repeat same and give excuse and give defense. Now, is it normal? And I was so confident. My father posted from far, so 33, me see MPP time when these excavators were missing. I don't get it again. I'm tired. You know, when you wake up and you want Ghana to develop and you have people who always take us back with this optics, you know, that's all stone age. You want to fight an illegality that you've shouted and make noise and make votes out of it. And this is the approach. Excuse me, please. Sometimes go straight to the point. Let them know this cannot be entertained. Even the sector minister is talking about lack of coordination. Minerals guy no because I'll say nipa 40 baby back. What is this? Let's stop this. You need to tell the chief executive. I don't know how you're going to one guy say, "Who know about bulletproof vest?" Police before I try and watch you know be able to. And I was saying that Jirai na camera video, na camera no person talk. So they say, "Cause my show off, sir." Moma describe Galamsey as a terrorist situation. Is that how you fight terrorism? Is that how, if you want to fight terrorism, is that how you fight it? When you the cabinet did what you say, because bloggers did chase. No one can say you have no idea. Please, if you want to help the president to be successful, go and manage your fund. Go and manage it. Allow the sector minister and the relevant bodies, and then the same secretariat they complained about, they've also come to establish a secretariat. You can't believe politicians in this country. We are serious as people and we are taking politicians on. For almost 35 years still counting. And you come and do this to me and you expect me to clap for you. What is this? Are we not changing our strategy a bit? Taking us as vulnerable as we are, always taking advantage of us, abusing us. We get people to follow this. Say, oh yeah, where you are there, where you? 10 years and cut off from my where I go fast for my money. Please, if we were coordinated and power to say citizens, if there was coordination, we had the catch them say, Adia 44, Adia Chinaka, only police commander go no background money. There's no coordination. So what are you talking about?
Was it ni fear say ebia no body
don't go there. If you do that, you are deliberately trying to do things that I don't want that. Let's be truthful to the situation. That is where we are now. 68 years, we cannot continue to be hiding under some of these. I've told you, any politician who comes before you who say, "Oh no, necessary or someone, please." Why? I don't know why are we here? What is this? And then the challenges that we have.
Yeah.
What is he talking about? Now saying Yabako Galamsey, there's a question coming here and training, Metis Erasmus, or no coordinated for coordinated. Now no two gigging, Yachini Bruno. Look at the cost of multimedia, and one can go through. Okay, a joke.
e bulletproof na join na we say na do bo church here dey bo chira me so wa say ga me ko site o e member cry ko wa say kropon member canteen ka kura jana ko shebe one key problem obi e compromise so you think that you minerals fund 40 village you think you alone with what yes no one want no yes what that teaching na ko they should stop her from that thing it's not safe for us if we don't start telling them at their faces please that was no man say crocodile jones as campaign time as no was and away you see na way say dey as na kwesi say be now and the minister o say you there and the minister say 44 go do us that question was 44 and then the 44 and did
Ayira.
You know, I mean, pay more to be no. But that's it. Man, pony cock. You know, sometimes Mr. Mavondi, Muma, who make a cry. You know, it's too much. Your son or papa, you don't. It's a shapeless country. Amoeba. Baby, out there, DNA fat. Oko health brain, oko a power brain, oko road brain, oko hack brain. You wake up and then you navigating as a Ghanaian can't have a bad problem. We are talking about patriotism, the seriousness to serve the country, and it's like everybody now wants the optics. BBI is social media. BBI, once upon a time, a foreign affairs minister. Oh, yeah, Momenias and Amu Ghana with too much. No crassa. You know, no crassa.
Okay, then castle there. Also, why was
you have power and you gave it to us. It is sometimes I challenge why you could do because some of these instances, if you guys had also put in enough effort when we were reminding you that one call for a part of this illegality. You see, that is the challenge we have. Because the NDC will reference the NDC. That is the challenge.
We are 100%. What can meet you with you? I want to win your bro here in Kankan or here if it's a queen. No calling now.
I'm telling you, invite him. No, I told him cannot go.
Oh, invite him.
Wait until you are invited.
Oh, no problem, nobody.
We know, Aquaba anyway. I don't want the Aquaba. Congratulations to our company.
Oh, you Steve Oh, yeah. That populism here, and on your propaganda, our opposition. Now I translate into government. Here, Galamsey issue you're starting yendo. I'm a about Benham Fest 2017. Now it was peak. By 2017, we inherited the Galamsey problem from Mr. Mahama's government. Chinese for watch one of we we came. I shall want to yeah, but three. Omampena Kufuado, realizing the seriousness, set up a team, interministerial committee, said, Yent no homa, yen forest reserves, yen rivers, Nkofun destroying. We owe it a duty to the next generation to put his presidency on the line. Obanegalam mining for 2 years. Now, you been election 2020. Amani, say you. Senior members of the NDC, including Obinmo, Tony Obinmo, were out in the Galamsey sites, urging them to vote for NDC. MPP in 2020 election, you will see many seats in the Galamsey enclaves. Politicians, it cost us. And if the issue had been politicized, for all intents and purposes, Nana Akufo-Addo no fight was reduced. On many occasions, I made a call that look, this thing it affects all of us. One man fight devoid of the politicking. I remember on many shows, I was with Sami Denfi, Sam George Mo, but they made it an issue, political issue. It got to the peak in 2024.
You heard the things that they said. One commitment, a one year, significant amongst them, was the repeal of the LI that allowed mining in forest reserves.
It's been amended, oh?
Oh, what's the repeal? They're going to repeal it. Is that what they've done?
So repealing an amendment, you know.
Oh, completely different. Oh, I meant what think and kakra.
It was supposed to be.
Mr. Dampadis here. What think and queer. And the Chinese foreigners who the law enjoins government to prosecute them to set them as an example. Why? And we have to ask why. That's when you when you want the bar to come and mine for them. What you want prosecute one.
But how do you arrive at that?
About what other logical conclusion can I draw? Oh, maybe
amongst the reasons.
I have a logical conclusion.
Government believes that.
Believes that what?
At this point,
now them go answer story now. Them go answer story now. When we're passing the law, when we're passing the Minerals and Mining Act, to make it a criminal offense for both Ghanaian and foreigners who engage in illegal mining, when we sleeping, so don't tell me that. We knew the consequences, we knew the cost implications to the state. That's why, and yet we went ahead to pass it. Wakacha Ghana for there. Oman paying so when the about stop Galamsey 1 week. 7 months down the line, you get Hanabisu and going to do this gymnastics on radio and what you call it. Content now here. They are not saying, hey, look, yeah, one pass state of emergency in there, or pass no China. One revoke LI 26 and here in there, we revoke no China.
But they are putting in measures.
Which measures?
They've set up a secretariat.
Oh, but I see interministerial committee.
They have set up.
Oh,
they have
please. No, don't get me wrong.
No, I'm saying they have a secretariat now.
Don't get me wrong.
Hold on. Now they are going to
court. Wow. Don't get me wrong. I don't endorse the destruction of our water bodies and forests. And see anything I've done to make sure that these things are stopped. I support it. But I'm telling you that these guys do not have any commitment to do it.
We have whistleblowers all over.
Oh, Chief, share. My catch up at this worker channel for when you fit some form. Because they made commitments in the run-up to the election. They've had 6 months. What have they done? Have they declared a state of emergency? One committee don't obey them.
Is that relevant at this point? When they feel that...
at the time it was relevant.
Because it was at its peak.
At the time that they made a commitment, was it relevant?
Labor unions all came together. It was a make or break.
I'm asking you a simple question. At the time, was it relevant?
Very relevant.
What has changed? The Galamsey has stopped?
A lot has changed.
Get
most of the sites, right?
Galamsey, more. In fact, was escalate.
But that one, the sector minister will disagree.
We said, he asked us to agree about this. I don't know a front line person. He only spoke only a short while ago. So I'm saying, granted, I knew that 1 2 for 1 week, one for solve Galamsey problem. I knew it. But that was what they told you. And the PMA Bay, Joy FM, Winston Amu also they believed in the NDC manifesto. Mr. Sending message, Mr. You believed in the scam of a manifesto.
A scam.
But was it not a scam? But if you say that you declare state of emergency to fight Galamsey, and you come and 6 months down the line, you haven't done it, were you not scamming the people of Ghana?
Said there's another strategy to the declaration of that.
With Chief Executive of Minerals Development Fund going to... I'm a really not quite know.
What's the name?
And then today, Ashanti Abasem knows you, Eastern Abasem knows you, BA Abasem knows you, because why no one woman Galamsey fighter when she hasn't even got a mandate to do it? Let's just grant her the benefit. Now so we can see excavators, but excavators you win, and I could find the time when your wings flying anywhere. And see you when about the robotic legs with what I call Carl Lewis 100 meters. It's a joke. There's no commitment. Like they say, they know the people who are engaged in it. Look, Joe Sewusu, when we're in government, made a proposal. And I believe they are fighting, that may fight the terrorists, like you said now.
They've now described it as such.
But it's always been. If Nkofu Wokonsu are na no. Now what the chemicals, what the champagne the case do to dig in the river bodies to destroy it. What the chemicals are coming. Mandem Mofoma one limbs are being destroyed. It's a terrorist act. Okay, he endorses shoot to kill.
It was news.
Huge one. Huge. But how else can you treat these people? They declare state of emergency and them NDC for KK go Ghana for an assume in the run up to 2024 now. What is the purpose of the state of emergency? That you are suspending all laws of arrest and all that and going to fight this thing head on to bring it under control. Will it not involve shooting? So how different is that from what Jose was proposed? Let them demonstrate commitment to their promises and will make it to Ghana for. In the Kanashibumi, they were hopeful. Labor unions were hopeful.
Obusu the advocacy no.
And the advocacy just started in December or started before 2016. No good. It was through the advocacy in Akufo-Addo that the president's bottom line it became an issue in the campaign. Because yes, MPP people were involved in it, no doubt. NDC people were involved in it.
Journalists, chiefs.
So where are we going?
Businessmen.
So if the state of emergency will work, or Mr. Mahama and his government in opposition believed that Sanana Dodanko Akufo-Addo declare state of emergency, Obotum will bring Galamsey under control. Why is he not doing it when he promised the people of Ghana he was going to do it? Is it because his party people are benefiting from it? Am I extending to key people in his government? Them were extending to another Akufo-Addo. But Sayakodo, MPP, NDC, MPP, NDC. How are we going to make progress in resolving it? So I support government to the extent of the demonstrate commitment to abide by no promises to stop this Galamsey menace. So be it. But unfortunately, what I've seen so far in the 6 months of Mr. Mahama's administration, me need faith that they will be able to fight this menace that Ghana will be in.
So, always, that's it. Lots of your text messages on this matter of Hannah BCU and correlations. Board member SIC, correct? Yeah. Board chairman or member? Member. Board member. SIC. Correlations.
Oh, I don't see it as one more crack.
Service student.
I see it as somebody we've been seen to be competent and capable, to be asked to go and help an institution that, if you like, is kind of struggling. I don't see it as
the call by civil society actors.
I don't see it as
members of parliament or oversight over these state institutions. So they shouldn't go on board. No, you don't subscribe to it.
I don't see it as baby to the Wama Kakra. No. I see it as a call to help, you know, and I believe strongly there. It's important for all of us to join to help. I don't think so, but we're looking at it. I just joined into we'll look through because SIC state insurance. I don't think there was struggle because look, if we're able to ensure all state institutions alone, if we're able to ensure all government cars and everything alone.
But what we say about it reminds me of two major insurance companies in this country. When government changes, it goes to a particular insurance company.
Which is wrong. Which is wrong.
It goes to another.
Which is wrong.
You know, these two major.
Okay, so yes, sir, will not be able to build Ghana. Obiaba or insurance company he's affiliated to. Into no pushy deals in commando. yes, I mean, then we're collapsing everything. I don't think it is fair. So, yes, I mean, let me thank His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for that confidence. You know, he recognized that I could help. So I will do what I can together with my team. Herefore is the chairman. He's a very listening gentleman, and we'll see what we can do for this country. Meanwhile, Galamsey.
Let me be so question there.
Galamsey.
But maybe so some.
Your panel.
Maybe so some.
Maybe there was it to me a share. Oja for inside. I want to be some question. You for honor. My Tina Mankasa Hunti. You for not from Mankasa.
Hey, you remind me of that.
MP
call
shouldn't sit on board and subscribe to
the country. No, I'm going to continue from them.
Oh, what can they go hot in a phone? On China Katina Daddy. One kind of on China Katina Daddy. What's it that be? What's it go on that in a guardo? What kind of phone?
Speak about bureaucracy.
I say that advocacy will have a conversation.
Well, that's a conversation we should all have. Okay, and I think that if you have a competent person or a member of parliament, the fact that he's a lawmaker doesn't mean that he shouldn't contribute to a sector of this government or institution.
After you oversight them,
he's so competent to do.
Ministries, departments,
no, yeah,
agencies.
it's chicken egg issue all in your form. Yeah, because you see, I think that otherwise we're going to be losing so much of our brains, and I don't think it's fine. But we'll talk about it. Galamsey, look, I have said this thing, and I will say it again. We will not win Galamsey fight through gun. No, nye ejan. Yes, the bokwaka shoot to Galamsey for ye kuhwan. Yashi excavator. With the greatest of respect, we will not win this fight through that approach. That is not how we will win Galamsey fight. There are two things we must concentrate on. One, our water bodies, which is the first and foremost. Then number two, the forest reserves, which is number two. But the best and the first and foremost are your water bodies. What strategies are we putting in place to blew the water back? To ensure, say, ye will be a free so. We can't do all at a go. We'll concentrate on one, finish it, move to the other. Look, say ye to me, Emma 1 year Galamsey no assume a jaya. Then the water will be free. And I have so much confidence within me, so much belief in my heart, that yes, we can do it. Unless we do not want to. And I trust the approach of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, that yes, we will get it done. You see, when you are so critic about our performance within 6 months, and you are not calling on the successes that we've chalked within 6 months, you may not be too fair to us. At least, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ankojina baby, I endorse will be a one bam. Say onye Galamsey. Continuously, no, utie ni kasa. Ubi a one bam or bet you so ye Galamsey impono. Asamuato. At least that is a good signal. Mami a kana se mi hana bisio. Yes, I agree. Say be the zeal, the enthusiasm, and the style may be, but at least that love for country that she expressed and taking that fight, you don't condemn her entirely. And you may advise that next time I will be corner, because I want him say excavator near the Juma Okobesi, make arrangement of low bed. Make sure say when the commander or police ni I one. I will call no soon him so ni wona control betimi aboa. Musizi excavator na no more fan those advice can come. But you see, her enthusiasm, her love for country, her zeal to get the job done. I don't think that when we condemn it entirely,
we've not done that.
I mean,
but
it would, work well.
Before Timokwa for Obiabiti Matias Kwayim, but when you say at the expense of all of us.
So
you say in our quest to fight that illegality.
Yeah,
so
say
don't men of fight and bra dear.
Afe ni abab.
6
months.
There be train. There be train. Oh, a 4-year mandate. I always keep reminding you. Oh, 4-year mandate. Out of the 4, as we speak today.
Baby, we're one.
And yet 4. And yet 3 years, 3 months. And yet 4.
3 years, 3 months. What year month?
3 years, 4 months.
Yes,
out of the 3 years, 4 months. Emu ba konefa a year and a half was purely attending to the politics of the day. So workload nankasa jina 1-2.5 years.
You see, I agree. Oh, sir, you see, Galamsey fight, a idea, a deal mania. No 2 ways about that. Inti say, Ubia you're so serious and criticizing the government. Even say where the 1 day impo, 2 day impo. I agree, and it's acceptable. What you say? See,
what makes it more worrying is that the second minister talks about an uncoordinated approach. And the tax force you are, tax force you are, tax force you are, tax force you are. Who maybe will be free. Will be also a tax force.
Then we can all coordinate. Simple. Ni etimia to sa akoso. And I will hear Kofi Amabua ne a strategy or usual. I think say on Kasabebre, but it's kind of working. You see, idea we in Kasano. Idea we in Kasano. Ni fight. Hold on. Many can say a Juma way, Galamsia say me on. And let's be sincere with ourselves. It is a trade that the people, they themselves love it. Listen, so wo kwako bo obi agyae ade bi a wo ya enya de papa wo kwako bo anu mana agyae na nipa no ade na obi be ye no on pair eye easy say nipa ne be boa mo etimi ama de a wo ya wo pair ne be agyae. But you are going to fight a trade that the people engaged, they themselves love it. Wo be kwa baby no ohene no.
But
that is their job. It is not easy.
Hold on. Say yes, say they are getting solution will be difficult.
No, I agree.
At a certain point in time, I don't think Ghana has changed. The same people who love that illegality, that was the same time a president said that his job was online.
No, the point is that
was where you also took advantage of that promise.
The point is that
hold on. We need to get the things from the point. Listen. Ye pesi ye kutia saadie na edi ye nyina nya na ebi ni mo take political advantage of that. All sides. Here we are. Yes, resetting Ghana. What it means is that all these challenges are be devil, a way in his quest to reset, Obenya good and permanent solutions to all of those.
Look, you see, the point is this.
But Patrick, government comes in with a tracking system. Super. The previous administration was doing it. Government established a secretariat. Government inaugurates, is it 40 or 400 river water guards or so. Super. Even though I disagree. And then government goes to seize 200 excavators. They are in the sun. Just going waste. The same approach. Some are third gate, the police is taking care of it. They be that it 2 parts be from positive bomb by. They be that it 2 parts be from positive bomb by at the expense of the country. It is clear. Say young actors, and the side directors of the game.
So you have just spoken the exact language I was speaking. Say we are near acting. So the point is that fight is a difficult one, but we can win,
so
and we will win.
Today.
Hold on.
It's difficult today, but yesterday it was not difficult.
Hold on. We will win, but you see, as a leader na odi enim no ne kasa e kire ese betimi awie ni na se wonya leader ono endorse ade no a and na din but I can tell you say this time around we will win the fight tie see yan hwe yi a amanyosam fo menua galamsey we yo ho ediyem ba bam asanso de ya ko opposition edi obi aba bam asanso de obi aba opposition. I tell you what, etuo ni jan ya yede konkwala isu kobo wo mo ehihie excavator no, it is creating hatred between us and them now.
Of course, the last
Hold on. You see, sometimes when I approach things like this, I want to be sincere.
Yeah.
It did to the MPP. One more question, one more ankasa. Ward organizers, party for excavator near the no. We have video. Biwa Mabua party and the excavator and blah 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 and all that. And look at the trend of the elections. It went against them so hugely. The point is that say I'm fighting a dear way with strategy. A year friendly to the individual human beings. It will take government out of power. It will bring government back to power. And it is a canker that we must fight well. Look, and that is why for me. So hold on, my brother.
What fight opposition?
I am saying, sir, the approach is not about shooting and killing like MPP for
But you have described them as terrorists too.
Hold on. I have not. Vondi have not.
No, that is the government policy.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama did not mention that.
The sector minister talks about approaching this as a terrorist
so
attack.
The fact that you are approaching it as a terrorist attack doesn't mean you should go and shoot and kill.
But who are terrorists?
We are not doing that. You see, you personify the situation doesn't mean that's what it is. Hello? Internet we are going, oh my God. The point is this. Sawata God na yatino. It is a good thing, but we must resource them.
But it's not a traffic warden.
What I'm saying,
traffic now.
Oh, did I say they should go and drive? So the point I'm making to you, sir, it is a good thing, but we must resource them and put them truly on the water bodies to guard the water bodies. We should be able to install cameras that can see far. We have the approach. We can do it. Oh, listen. You see, when you are doing this, what it means is that you are giving the signal out there that the fight is not winnable. And that's not what we're supposed to be doing.
But speak to the
we're
reality.
Supposed to be.
So reality check.
The fact is that.
Reality check.
The fact is that you may try one thing, it didn't work today. All you need to do is to go back and re-look at it, repackage it, and try again. We will win the fight. We will. And I believe that this time around we'll win the fight. But we cannot win the fight by shooting and killing and burning excavators. That is not the approach. So look, take it easy.
Right.
6 months to government. Oh my God.
At least 1.5 years.
Okay, so point is that give us some reasonable time to get things done.
At least 1.5 years.
Then we can begin to do the criticisms and all that. But
at least 1.5 years.
If you close the chapter right now, say we enter me, I'm fighting Galamsey. You may not be fair to His Excellency
1.5 years
administration.
1.5 years.
1.5 years, 2 years. Then we can sit here and begin to look at what progress you're making and all that.
Okay.
But Adia, you know, the fight, you agree with me, is difficult. Okay? And Tino said, if I say 6 months, Nanke Yembe, we Galamsey are calling in Nankosia and Nami, Ukasemi Mami Hanabisu, for example. We're seeing who say,
I'm 6 months old.
Yeah,
I'm 1 week.
Hold on. We're seeing who say, see, I me qua, men quack of fight excavators and then go. Nafe makwako pe low bed da fufufuro aba befa o wesie hunu say afa dia me kwa be the sky a low bed be the. These are some of the things we are talking about. Gradually we will get there. And so please take it easy. No. You don't want me to come and sit here and be diverging every strategy that we have to you. Relax. The resource is what you need to see until you will see the resource. Relax. Look, I want everybody to cool down. But you see, media, let us not be sending the signal that the fight is not winnable. it is a winnable fight in as much as I agree. In
In
as much as I agree, it's a difficult. In as much as I agree, it's a difficult fight. It's a winnable fight. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, we have the capability and the capacity to win the fight. It will cool down. Things will be fine. Things will be fine. Cool down.
Like I said.
So cool down.
Cool down. Mini problem. Mini problem.
It will be resolved. It will be resolved at most 2 years.
Mini problem. Must say, I endorse government succeeding in the fight. And see, say, oh yeah, Zama, Obama na yehu the abandon your bread up there or deal with the Galamsey problem. I would support it. Or support the government. But my American there, one commitment and one ankasa way in opposition. Of course, I mean jeans that will go to the 1 week what I solve. In some 2 years, I mean problem. Now may expect to that 6 months so about to solve Galamsey problem in the area. But they said that we'll be repeal the LI that allows.
And it is the first step of amendment.
One kind of man 2-step approach.
You're holding government to check.
Precisely.
So you don't.
They made a definitive commitment
to revoke
straight off. So do it.
Amendment no.
I can't amend to achieve what? To allow mining in the forest, but at limited level.
Maybe.
Is that what it
Maybe.
But it will still be mining in the forest, no matter the scope.
You see,
Chief,
you don't understand.
Chief.
I'm gonna more information.
That is true. That is true.
Why? Airline when they amendment airline when they were parliament.
You have wished, but the chance said,
you said it.
It is a own chain work also so.
Thank you.
So ask for that.
Hey.
Ask for that. That's if you won't ask for that, now Casapia. No, you really will not get anywhere.
Number 2,
ask for that.
There, you would declare state of emergency.
Oh, my brother. You see those things. Hold on, it is not defense, my brother. Send them I declare state of emergency on Galamsey. That is talking and declaring state of emergency. What is it that is going to do to the young man in the forest mining? What is it going to do?
You see? So what was it that made you make the call when we're in opposition?
Have I ever sat here to say I was going to declare state of emergency? So the point I'm saying, see, the point is that
you are sitting here speaking for your party.
You are saying, there will be a Marshall coming there. Ma weekend even ati I can. Ebeya wo want to one. We cannot be comparing 6 months to 8 years. Want amana groni abashasa. So relax, cool down. Ma wakasa dodo. Want to one. Yami aduma. Abai. Hold on. Look, things will work and things are working. Relax.
Our president, your party leader,
His Excellency the gentleman John Dramani Mahama.
Our president.
You know, and he's the hope. Don't forget. Oh my God. I am giving you 10% for that addition.
So our president, Akachi say, yes, subjecting to thorough accountability and humility. So clearly, so already an issue, but say, now no dano. Adia bako amomano to Ghana for kuma so say ubetimi aye. And they say, Samuba emrano kura ma ho kwan say ya kwaye ni binim wo ho a ye betimi akomu na yakodi djuma no ye kwa de yeso so sade ye bae na no ye yini nyina firi oprekope revocation mode enfiafie ho abas ye yini nyina firi ho demo e behwe se ye be miamia hu kitinkiti nti ebusa se e de na asi a ya ntwe firi mu na afi ya so nkakaka.
So that is what you are supposed to be asking. You don't need to jump into conclusions. Relax. In the same person who the ACR, then you will need to ask. And I'll give you a typical example. And I'll give you a typical example.
the 2 years time we are sorry. You boss in the Ghana. Why? No problem.
No, you can't. Well, I share dollar Mawaya within 6 months in Pua.
Now you started to
well, I share dollar Mawaya 6 months.
You run away from paying suppliers. Now you don't have a choice. You will pay. And we will see.
Hold on.
Mr. Suppliers now. Everybody that pay us expenditure that over the 6 months period. No. Tell us so about you.
Yes.
Let me take the Bank of Ghana's assurance. They've put in buffers and they are putting in buffers.
There's no twist about that.
Hold on. So let me draw your attention to get to the banks. They'll tell you 10.29. Get to the black market. They tell you 12.39 or 40.
Can I respond to that quickly? Can I respond to that quickly? Can I report to that quickly?
These are the spaces that
Can I respond to that quickly?
Now when you go to the bank, I'm recommending, oh, you can go to the.
Can I respond to that quickly?
You're getting 12.44.
Can I respond to that quickly? Thank you. One kasa wo kasa no. Which says so called black market, which is illegal market. And you are making an illegal market an official position of the dollar, really?
It's not even black market. FX, Forex Bureau.
Why you can't do that?
Forex Bureau.
We are talking about the official position of government, which is Bank of Ghana rate. And you are comparing the illegal market, which is black market,
Bank of Ghana when you
to that of
Bank of Ghana. You see, this misinformation.
Oh my God.
Bank of Ghana has no rate. Bank of Ghana when you rate.
I want to know
what published commercial banks.
Exactly.
What rate?
Hold on.
You sit here and you think you
hold on. What is the commercial bank rate?
That is what is
Our Bank of Ghana
will go 10. 10 points here.
So I am telling to you that is the official position of the government.
It's a market
and then you are taking,
hold on. What are you talking about?
Which market is dictating rate? You are talking a black market that are supposed to be cleared off the system.
When is it cleared off?
Okay, you have a point when you say government should clear them off. You have a point, but you cannot use illegal price to justify legal price. Illegal price, one kasa from the black market. You cannot use it to justify how much the dollar is costing.
At this point, can we suggest to the
go to the bank and say you want dollar? What rate will you get?
Johnny.
So 6 months, this is what is happening. So Mahama is the hope. The NDC is the hope. After forcing all the force hamper, you have a finance minister who is being declared by your own appointed special prosecutor as a fugitive. You are talking about two forces who is bringing the dollar from 19 CD to 10 CD. That is the gentleman we are talking about. Mahama is the hope. That is his 6th month into our administration. Things are changing. Ghana is looking good. Look, and your friend is saying all the very credible
to the phone.
So things are working. What are you talking about? Things are working. The petrol is coming down. Ghana is looking good. Inflation rate is dropping. Mahama is the whole. So there's no two way. We have nothing to talk about. Let's. Of course, I agree. There things. You see, the reason why we have management every day, economy, is that things would happen every day. We need intelligent people like His Excellency Mahama to manage the situation. Things are getting well. Things are getting better. It will continue to get better.
And they are 1st July any day. 21.9% increment on VAT on non-life insurance premium. Fuel price increase by 5% on diesel.
Well, the fuel price is 2%
on petrol. Oh, but many problem.
Well, I said my 2.5%
increment
to Russia-Ukraine war. Today, Russia-Ukraine war is still going on.
Prices of all locally manufactured
Israel-Iran war is so powerfully going on. Yet the price of fuel is coming down. Then you come and sit and be talking about fuel price.
No problem.
And you want to talk about it?
No problem.
Really? In this situation? You don't have any opportunity at all to talk about
last time I'm in bed. Na my admonishi who colleague NDC MP Tram in the studio. The fuel price factors will determine the export price. Two primary factors. Crude price on the global market. and an exchange rate.
Good. So that exchange rate, we have control over the exchange rate.
Exchange rate.
The crude may go up.
30%.
The crude may go up.
Crude price,
but we have control over the exchange rate here.
Don't worry.
Look, we have the economy under control.
We have
it under control.
Commodity no constitutes about 70% of the price. Now, government of Ghana, through the finance ministry or Ministry of Energy, will import 1 drop of fuel from Ghana Kruma. It's all done by private people. Yen time, they empower bust through the Gold for Oil program.
Damn good for oil now.
Speak la.
On your papa. What are you doing, your papa? What say your man? Damn good for oil. You don't know about
Bust it. Is advocating
that is what killed this economy entirely.
Oh,
you don't
really?
know. You know. You know how you feel. One day about it. Good for oil. What you put Kakacha kokoshidi na nimia kuya kukombre fie. Eba futu no wawa wada say o man ye ni asi atu ya. Afutu wada say man. What are you talking about? No problem. I have offered a free consultancy to the MPP that I will offer them without any money. I will give to them pro bono. One member on advice. My why you walk choose to flag bearer before your structure even work in your party. You want to bring all that to come and advise us? How will that happen when the economy is doing well under us? How will you advise us? I mean, you don't do that. You rather learn from us.
Once you are in 2 years, yes, sir. Once you are closer to control and finance, birth and deaths, for the past 3 months, no paper for production.
I hope it. Ministries, one put and Ministries, good and I hope it. Ministries never here. If sheet can be
Look,
you can't govern with propaganda. It will catch up with you.
Ghana for yo. But some quota me pada me catch Ghana for.
Good.
Yanka de Ghana. Ya kesi bibia yenya ye pe. Na mum ya se kwan papa do a ya rekọ. Ene da ye na asasor is about to fun yankopon. Asmudwe ma power man mu no. O yenya afa. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na ejuma oreye economy mesa wa ye yeni fuel yeni dollar yeni asitinem oreye ye yen fam pai bonte chir na Ghana ye ya oyeye ma henya ala yenya so ya asom obadwo hen yenwa no ma wo ye galamse ye srawan mami enje or say hen nsu or say hen forest na mejesi there ntutu ayeza aban obeye ye Ghana be fa ntema pa fra dodo yenam kwan papa do afei yereko heni nim meda homa se ai ya menhwa wan no you when nyina yi
and I say that was a good one
give us a call on 0302 211 701 equity 4 0302 211 701 equity 4 and address some of the issues that here can one say lawyer Ebeko Yoko, your minority has raised issues about how they are performing their duties and responsibilities there, but what really you want, and then, if possible, what the president has said that we should subject him to that accountability for the years. So, join our conversation 0302 211 701 equity 4. Lawyer, back to you.
My name is Adom, that we have a lot to thank Trump and Yankopon for. Yen abatu numunsam etutu sama wodi na eno kwara
na we are fine like also kasem kama kwame apom say
yamin shamo ni adwuma mo ye yamin shamo pa the fa kunya isnan kamene ya NDC MP kasakakra se ne posture no but Ghanaians are watching and it's a little bit strange. It looks like what happened 4 years ago, 8 years ago. It's a repetition of character, behavior, pomposity, said again, you'll be my name, Kasana, you know. They should learn from the mistakes of the MPP. Sure. And then they should champion and grow on it, a mobile program. But allow for the other to talk, and then they will also talk to us. They shouldn't talk to Omwankasa or more opponents. They should talk to the NDC people, the constituency people. And then NPP follow so are mistakes. Lucky they are there to correct them and help them. They should try and listen to them. Because any Bibiana yet too wrong. And then Bibiana too right. Today it might be right, the dollar will be good. Tomorrow when the dollar fails us, they can't even come and talk on TV because nobody will listen.
Well, thank you. Tupac, I want to say. Hi, Tupac, I want to say. Good, it's you. Oh, Nyamiadum.
Yeah, the Yankupas, Yamimawa Hondin, and in the crowd, Oka. One who say, a bag, I'm say, Atamano, Uniano Payano, Faso Casem, and Ma and Wagana, Asitina. One Quayan Faso Kagal, I'm say, Atamano. Son, a journalist, some way, because your home, say, Umwa, dear, now cannot crack, now Ube Miamia, Sukatasumi, Miasua, and what Quayan NDC for. Efaso eka galamse atem ebeji akonyano me e ma minya confidence me MPP nimbo e ma minya confidence say NDC ba omudi 1 week ebe share galamse akimano but it said there ayekata so me aso yakopon e ma wa onde na wo kan okure de biasa MPP ni na woti wono.
Thank you. A lot of people want to be part of the conversation. Then we'll wrap up for studio. Good morning, I want to say.
Romeo, what's that?
Yamia Domboko.
Me, Pacho, NDC, you know, and MPP for Pacho, panelists, no, Omoba. So we can say we are, Mawison Cafe 19, because we were Cassan, we are in Jetty. NDC, no, or to the Boise. Or you perceive here as some normal canoe. I debate no more yet.
Okay, so yeah, that's a piece. What we are doing, so sometimes forgive us, yes, so sometimes yes, your church and why you not feel at for so far it happens to all of us. Lawrence, Unamidu baby, I to say. Lawrence, I to say.
My name, I'm here on a Badwam. Media, who study Galamsey issues are Koswa. So we follow over the period the BBR, the ministers of state. Any abandoned for Ebekose, one more could dig and say who be mediano. A place is a na galamsey no, a course where we must say. And here dentina, then abandoned for a wobribia. One moon to an among will be a pen and call for our tempted. One more could dig. The whole thing no, so deceptive. But the last time I said on the CJ, Chief Justice,
yeah.
The Juma Constitutional Review Committee, no, as against the processes, our president, our activity, one more after one day CJ, and not on the maintainable. The Constitutional Review Committee, no, 74 succeeded. AECJ if you are provisions a constitution no more a chere kwan a yefa so as CJ ye pribia ye be fa so eyi no they should not amend that provision. Omunja ne sara said ya committee no eye ne
be who be be free ba
yeah committee no eye no.
Okay, it's okay, thank you. But that's
no, but you see, let me say this. I have said it and it's my position. Until, say, Ghana, IGP will rise to the rank to become an IGP. Until, say, Chief Justice will rise to the rank of justices to become the Chief Justice.
Yeah, allow processes.
Nase. The IGP is likely to become a chief vigilante of the president, you know. And the opposition may not like him or her forever. and that will continue to be there.
Okay.
So that one, there's no two. Look at the way I'm here, Charlotte was saying. And that year, won't put the say when you're when you petition, they are told so. Why you be a can you? We are some children. One which Charlotte was saying petition that. So the point is that we know the problems.
So let's solve it.
Let's solve it. Otherwise, we'll continue like this, and it won't help anybody. And then you but you have been there all this while. None of the law have been changed. So if we want a reform, let's all agree and get it done. And yes, sir, oh, come on, I mean, come on. You know, you don't want me to become president and allow it will be our MPPA unit or no, I mean, come on. You know it won't happen. Yeah, Kokota, when him say case a middle quay part, there's a semi meaning, who can you amount 7-0. Now, my banana, come on.
Also, can be.
You know what I mean?
Now,
you know. So the point, no, hold on. The point is that some of the decisions you'll agree. Some of them you may have a different view. Okay. But the fact that it's politically motivated.
Well, about Domin.
So they should all rise through the rank. Then we can have a very perfect.
So it's worrying to them 7-0 and the 5-0 and the 9-0.
And when Ankasa one national chairman is on record, I've heard him tip the petition of the court in 2020. And when one lawyers cried, they didn't have any faith in it. But they decided to go regardless.
That is not what we're talking about.
Oh. You raised an issue about judgment. No,
what way to Fusisia? Call a CBA to Fu. There will be a Casa man, Conon Casa. Namay, what would say here.
Come on, yeah, no way you wait for.
Am I there? And I'm saying, many President Mahama, many Adrian, Ghana were a lot to be thankful for. And peace and stability I enjoy. Yeah, amani na wunya the peace and stability ni bi. From December 2024 and aba yakwa kwatowe. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne early concession help in reducing the tension. Subsequently yehuni ransacking the total sum NDC for Wodi. Had a peaceful handover on the 7th of December. MPP VG they are Kugu, ya Babak, ye regroup, they are a corner, Yabutum, ya Faduna, ya market, ya Mubium to Ghana for. And see, His Excellency the President, we declare 1st July as a day of Thanksgiving. Many agent. But driving through town, I believe any those any answer. Board or new Absa Bank, one head office, I will see. And it was striking. Yeah, 2 Thanksgiving services. 1 Christian service, no, a forecourt of the State House. Yaman find him a car park of State House. A car park. Now the other one, Muslim service near or National Mosque. To me, it was striking.
National Cathedral.
Thank you very much. And see, project no start. Omampena Akufo-Addo na ni intention need a ban fund be. Now you raise funding from private sector to complete. I've said that having served as Minister for Tourism, I know the value as you to me a completer, you able to me from that facility. In any event, it will serve as a befitting place. You able to me hold state events. The many the your funerals for important Ghanaian citizens. Ni na here car park. Car park oh. Ghana 68 years. Akakra Kumasi Road. Now I agree with you. But we hold all our important state functions on the car park.
The forecourt.
Food for thought. Oh yeah, forecourt. Ochadan. Nya castle ya park oh. Nya castle makachro. Oh yeah, car park.
Yeah, man, you have a forecourt.
I'm on the fine name, but there's a car park. And see, let's look at it and see if we have to, because I don't believe that that facility, the National Cathedral, should be left in the state that it is.
But have they been cleared?
What has been cleared?
The controversies around it now.
What's the way investigation? It's fine to investigate, but I'm saying that if you have cost of say 400 million for a project, now I expend the 58. I do not see how anybody in his wildest imagination would think that the project will be completed when you haven't expended all the amount of money that you require to finish it.
Right.
So we have to put in the investment so that it will serve us well. And I know from data Mehu that within 5 to 10 years it can pay for itself. It can pay for itself. So it's an investment worth looking at. And I will call on Mr. Mahama, demonstrated clear Christian values. Unfortunately, however, I think that this statement will make he largely making a call that they or charge Ghanaians to embrace a common identity. It's a good virtue. But is it a virtue that he is practicing? Ghana for ne jumam. Ghanaians so. Now common identities now one count.
BOG, they've been recalled.
Oh, my baba ho, that's good.
We don't have time now.
Me say it's good that some sanity has prevailed. The Bank of Ghana will recall 100 or so people are sacked. How about the nurses and teachers and all the other people in public service institutions? In fact, some going as far back as 2017, they've been sacked.
Well, Mr. Thank you.
Whilst you preach virtue,
practice
virtue and not vice. But it will help you. Now, remember,
so on that note, we have a special visitor from Lagos, one shining post. So next time,
my good friend Dr. Josh Banfu.
Okay, Doc. Good morning, Doc. Good morning.
Dr.
Look, power. I thought